Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sunken Part 2. I always want to say Electric Boogaloo after saying Part 2 of anything, but I don't think that quite fits. Horror Boogaloo. I don't know. Whatever. It's going to be a fun time. We left off at such a lighthearted spot that everyone is just so happy and having fun. We will do just quick intros for everybody, longer ones at the end like last time, or we just kind of dive right in. So we'll start with you, Mags, and kind of go around from there.
Ahoy! My name is Mags. I'm playing Archie Shelby tonight. He uses he, him pronouns. It's right there down below.
Roach.
Hi, I was on mute, but now I'm not. I'm Green, also known as Grete, and I'm excited to play Little Roach Boy again.
Edith. Sasha.
Hi, I'm Anne. I use she, her pronouns, and so does Edith. The leg?
It's a great question. Ass.
Hi, I'm the body that the leg came from. My name is Cam. You can use pronouns to address me if you want. I'm also playing ass. Yup, he uses he, him pronouns. Also a colonizer, don't forget that. It's not a good thing.
Yes, bar.
Hey everybody, Danny Mendoza, he, him, playing Gaspar de Ibarruri, also he, him. Not a leg, but has to, for now. We'll see.
And still with those impeccable boots, man.
Yes, that's true. So
Like
the only reason he has 2 legs right now is those boots.
Yeah. Those boots were made for having legs.
Indeed.
Don't question it. Edith.
I'm with it.
I didn't say anything.
Your face said enough. As we left off, Archie was a greedy fuck and grabbed a coin as it rolled across a room, and now it's embedded in his hand, holding powers to become something that we don't quite know or understand at the moment. We've somewhat been told, but are unsure. And quickly they had to leave that location as their captain, good old One Eye, John Corley, died very severely by being impaled. And as they've been on this boat, each have learned their own potential temptations to also have such power. Everyone has, throughout the night, had different conversations with different things. Some of us legs, some of us rats, some of us nothing at all, to learn more about the situation as a whole. One person who has remained delightfully pure in most of this is Roach. As Roach, you feel water begin to drip on your face as you've fallen asleep in your barrel that you stay in. This happens often as you wake up to rain starting to come towards the ship. And usually this is a time where you'd have to move your barrel because it's not in a spot that it stays dry at all. And you begin to feel, after having chased around for a coin for a while, the rain begin to drip on you. What do you do? You're on mute, by the way. You're muted. You're good.
I'm thinking. So Roach feels this. He was looking for the coin earlier, couldn't find one. Doesn't have any idea that it's the coin that's in Archie's hand right now, because he just thinks that one disappeared and it's just a little mark on his hand. So anytime the voice talked about a coin, he was just like, oh, I guess I haven't found it. Oh, now it's wet. Oh, it's getting more wet, isn't it? Where's my lid? And then he like goes to get out of the barrel and it knocks over. And sorry, sound effects. And it knocks over, and he just like crawls out in his very lanky form. He's a boy that should not be able to fit in this barrel, but he folds enough to do so. And he lifts the barrel back up, and is wondering where this water is coming from. And he looks up, and I just see like the rain falling down. So he's like, I can't find a coin. Now I'm getting wet, and now I gotta go somewhere dry. Where's somewhere dry?
Make me an awareness check. as you're kind of looking out at the deck right now.
Okay.
I'll say DC 10 for DC 10 for baseline stuff. The higher you get, the more that you'll see.
Okay. Okay. I'll add a D8 for it. 3 plus 3 plus 1. 7.
7. Okay. Delightfully unaware as you're staring up at the sky, you are kind of curious overall of like, well, not long ago, it was fairly clear out. There wasn't any thought of rain coming. And you're slowly picking up your barrel, kind of blissfully unaware as you feel a sort of, I mean, there's no better way to describe it than just a suction cup attached to your leg. As you look down and you see the now somewhat decaying skull face of Corley, with the tentacles that come out about it wrapping around your leg. And as it touches you, you hear, Roach, listen to me. I need you to understand something that's happening here.
Are you turning into an octopus?
Turning into, have been one. These are all different things that don't really matter right now, do they?
They kind of matter. What? Wait, what? What do you mean you didn't know? You didn't know if you were an octopus before?
No, I've known for a while that I'm a fucking octopus. Why did I have to come?
But are you an
grab
octopus
you?
first, or is it octopus second? Did you pop out of the womb as an octopus, or funny? Anyway,
Technically, I would have been an egg. Not, it's different for. I don't want to explain how babies happen to you right now.
They make eggs. Could we make a scramble out of octopus eggs?
Roach, I need you to focus for one goddamn second of your entire fucking life. Can you do that for me real quick, yeah?
Okay.
Where's Archie?
Probably in his room.
What a good boy. What a good boy you are, Roach. And you feel like, it would feel like Captain kind of patting you, but it is from a suction tentacle, so it is very just weird, like the...
That tickles.
Oh, you're a curious one, Roach. Would you mind if, perhaps I, hitched a ride with you while you go take me to Archie real quick?
I'm supposed to take you.
If you don't mind, Roach, it takes me a while to get anywhere in this current form if I'm not swimming around in the sea. And if you'll do me a favor, and you'll feel like this whole time it's been slowly making its way like up your body towards your back, and you feel one of the tentacles kind of grab your chin and move your head to look out, and you see 3 ships rapidly approaching the ship.
Are we under attack?
Not yet. They're not close enough right now, but soon there will be. And take a good look, and you do for a moment, and you see that there is this sort of green energy and green light around the ships themselves, which shouldn't be happening because it is currently about to be morning. Very dark right now, though, overall.
Okay.
You see, when they catch these, you can forget about the fucking coin or anything that you've thought of. All of yous can. Because you're going to be dead. Understand me?
Yeah, I think I understand death. It's one of the few things that I do.
Good. Good. Now, if you don't want to meet it today, right, then we need to get going down towards Archie, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course. Just, you're on my back. You're nice and snug. Let's go for a walk.
Much like a little backpack, you begin to go for a walk. As we see this moment of you going for a walk, we kind of pan down a bit to the room where, Gaspar, you're sitting in your room, and you hear the movement of Ass walking by.
Is the door open or closed to my room?
Is your door open or close to your room? How would you have had it?
I think I would have left it a little bit open under these circumstances.
Then you kind of see the hobbled gate go by of Ass.
Cam, do you mind reminding me above table what Ass's given name is?
Rear Admiral Beckett Brass.
Rear Admiral Brass called out through the door that is partially open as you are just passing. Can I borrow you for a moment, please?
You creak open the door, just like pull on it.
Would you like to take a seat? Indicating a spot on my bed because it's a pretty sparse room.
Yeah, I'll take a seat.
Thank you.
Why are you speaking to me like I'm a human?
I'm about to ask you to do something difficult. And I'm going to ask you to do it because I think you are the right man for it. Do you still think of yourself as a man, Rear Admiral?
I'm confused at the moment.
There is a power set upon us that is beyond our comprehension. You know something of that as a man of the world, yes?
I know the power of God. I know that he moves me every single day. I don't know
And
what
the
other...
powers that fight God.
The demons. The devils. Yes, of course, I know them well. I've been living with them for a while, haven't I? I look you up and down.
You have. There is a demon in Archie, delivered by that coin.
There's
And
a
I
demon in all
believe,
of us.
is it what?
There's a demon in all of us.
There is. And I believe that your demon can control the demon that is seeking to control Archie in a way that only you can do, in a way that only you have the capacity, the intelligence, the training to ensure that we survive this. You could be a hero, Rear Admiral. Would you like to be a hero?
Can I ask you something, Danny?
Yeah, what's up?
What does your room look like?
Real sparse, right? So very monk vibes in the sense of just like very simple sheets. There is, if you would permit this, Lux, because tell me if any of it's wrong, but just a small writing desk that would have some implements on it, but very, very simple. There is a water skin in there that does have some water in it. There is, again, if you would allow this, a bit of opium that was procured from Edith in the room that isn't particularly hidden. It's on the table. And beyond that, not much. I'd say, would you say that there's a window, Bucks?
For most of you have a window that does go outside. Yeah.
So
Those who
there's
have
perfect. And how close is my room to like Archie's room?
I'd say, like, if you were to picture it, like, you would come down from the top deck. The first door you'd see would be the captain's stateroom. Right next to that would be Archie's. You'd kind of go down a little hallway, turn left, and there'd be a row of rooms that are y'all's, and yours is probably like the closest overall to that kind of corner that happens there.
Okay. Thank you.
Probably in the distance, you can hear Roach knocking on the door.
I will point in the direction of those rooms as I hear that, making eye contact with you, Rear Admiral. If
So-
that is Roach, and Roach is corrupted in the way that Archie has been corrupted, we are in far more danger. Only you have the power, the will, the fortitude inside of yourself through years of abuse and suffering and survival to be able to control this. Do you have the faith in God that is required for you to be able to walk through this challenge, guide us like a prophet to safety?
I must say, you speak very well for a criminal. But I am tortured. I am beaten, malnourished, thrown to the side, kept in a jail cell. There's a crazy woman on board who worships my leg. You understand this, right? And now you're speaking to me as if I am some sort of divine force who will help you in your time of need. But, sir, let me tell you one thing. You have abandoned me for the past how many years I've been stuck here, and you have not lifted a finger to help me except when you want something from me. So at that, Ass is going to stand up. He's going to take the chair. He's going to slam it onto the floor. He's going to take a sharp piece of it. He's going to put it up to your throat, and he's going to say, I'm going to do this. And when I get that coin, I'm going to kill every last one of you. Do you understand?
Can you start with me?
Sure. I'll stab you in the arm.
You get a good wound in your arm.
Yeah. I was saying, I don't think I move out of the way of the stab. I think I just let that happen.
It's not a pretty one because it's splintered wood that is going into you. It is nasty. Yeah. There is no way to stitch this up well later on.
I hold eye contact with you and I say, God tests those who can survive it. There is nothing that you can do to me that powers far greater than either of us have not already done. And there's nothing I could do to or for you that goes beyond their reach.
You see, the devil, he learned human language so that he could feast off all souls. But everything that comes out of your mouth, it doesn't mean a fucking thing. You understand? You use our words to worm your way into my head to deceive me. But everything that comes out of your mouth just wants me to drive. And I move the stake in to your arm so that it like pokes out the other side.
I grab onto your arm on the other side with the one that's not injured, and I hold it and I pull you in tighter so that you push it further.
Oh, yes, exactly. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what kind of punishment this is for whatever I've done, but I will make it out the other side.
You're here. Rear Admiral, you're here because you're a good man.
Can I bite off your nose? Is that something you're okay with?
I mean, you can try to bite it. I will probably duck there a little bit and then see how that goes. But you can try.
So just try and I completely miss.
At least he asked for consent.
Yeah. Well, here, like
take a bite. Yeah.
You are in this moment face to face. I will say, lashing out like that, I'm going to say you're going to go down humanity. You're not going to roll ass. You're just going to go down the humanity scale. As Gaspar, what happened? Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. Can I invoke my major boon and move him further down the humanity track?
Yes, you can. You will go down two levels of dice. As you feel, you recognize kind of the taunting in the language Gaspar is using. And the sort of that overall like gaslighting that is happening here, right? Because of the torture, because of everything that you've seen for the past several years. And you go instinctually in a bestial sense to bite, right? It is no longer a human biting out. It is the rat biting out, right? And you feel, Gaspar, almost a hand touch your face and guide you towards it like a loving embrace. And that's what moves as you hear just the clack of jaws shutting near your face overall.
As it is closed upon my nose and I feel the hand that moved it there, I say, thank you, mistress. Whatever you need is yours.
So you just missed biting his face, and that's what you hear. Like as your teeth slam together, crack slightly, You hear him say that to nothing in the room.
I think I like bite with such a force that I fall onto the floor and I look up at you and I say, I knew it. I knew you were evil. What sort of dark mistress do you serve? And I scream just as loud as I can, Demon! Demon! And I run out the door.
I serve the mother.
You know, he seems really fucking worked up over there as the leg kind of falls out of the corner towards you, Edith. And in this slow, almost snail-like way begins moving across the floor towards you.
Now, where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. I just want to talk to you for a second. Jesus.
Alright.
I just don't want to be in the corner. Is that okay? Can I come out of my fucking corner for just a second here?
All right, you don't have to take that tone with me.
Sorry, look, the other parts of me are very upset right now. It kind of rubs off on me a little bit still. I don't know what he's all worked up about.
Would it
Worked
feel
up about
better if I
something.
got you back in a pair?
I do kind of miss the other leg sometimes. We did have nice conversations.
All right, it seems like he's on the way out. We can work on that.
Okay, good. Especially those times at night where you kind of like are laying down and you rub your legs together like you're a little cricket. I do miss that sometimes. I won't lie.
I mean, you could do that with any leg, though. You don't necessarily need your other leg for that.
Yeah, but I feel like if I just randomly do that to like somebody on the boat's leg, I'm gonna get thrown overboard, right?
I mean, sure.
Would you like for me to do that to you? Probably not, right?
I was thinking more that I separate them from that leg and then give it to you, and then you're
Oh.
just kind of a mismatching pair.
That could work out. Yeah, I could
Mhm.
see that happening.
All right. You're amenable to that? Great.
Creator, of course I'm a
Yeah.
member, you say.
Yeah, now that you're making demands. Yeah.
I'm making requests more than
Alright.
anything. I would say at least, right?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Good. I like that. Now he is gonna go do something stupid. I can feel that.
Which you have to be so much more specific on who he is on this boat.
Ass. What do you mean? Who's the stupidest motherfucker on this boat outside of Zero?
Roach.
Roach isn't. Well, okay, Roach is. It's not fair. Roach is unlearned. They didn't get the chance to be smart, you know?
Okay, well, it doesn't negate the fact that they don't. They just kind of been walking around for several hours.
I heard them mumbling something about a coin. I don't think they understand what's happening.
I think I might just give them a coin. I don't think they know what they're looking for, really.
Probably not. Probably not.
And Archie means well, but he's.
You know, I do think that.
Things off the ground sometimes that he shouldn't.
Look, Archie's IQ might be lower than the amount of toes I have. Yes, that's
Mhm.
fair.
How many toes
do-
do you still have? Well, they're all attached. All right.
For now, please don't take the toes. It's all I have left.
I'll think about it.
Okay, Jesus. I don't know why I'm asking him for anything. He's done fuck all so far.
Remember who made you.
I'm very well aware, oh great mistress. And in a very unnatural way, it like bows towards you.
Oh, like the bone just snaps a
Mhm.
little bit. Oh,
It
good.
does. You hear like a little bit of a as it kind of bends slightly to bow at you and raise back up.
It's like you're made of putty. Now that's fascinating. Interesting. I'll think about that. Now, are you just gonna? Are you going for a walk? It's a little funny.
Ha 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 ha. No, I'm not going for a fucking walk. Where am I gonna? I can't open the door. How am I gonna get out of here?
Right, you don't have thumbs. Well,
Oh, well, I haven't quite learned how to maneuver the feet that way. Some people, they got kind of the monkey-like feet.
I think well, now that I know you can bend like that, if you kind of maneuver yourself under, I think you could get around.
In a very
like-
unnatural way, it does begin to move like that.
Oh, you see, like if you get the toes upwards as opposed to,
Oh, you know what? That's true.
Yeah.
I didn't
you know,
expect that.
sometimes it just takes a fresh perspective.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, I was just wondering if that was something where I don't know. I don't think that he's in his right mind and should potentially have, the old coin with him.
Archie? No, we agree on that. He shouldn't have it.
No, I meant ass.
Oh, ass. No,
I mean,
none
neither
of
one
us-
of them should. You should
I don't
have it.
think-
I mean,
Well,
if
yeah,
anybody on the boat
like
should
that.
have it, it's you. I mean,
I mean, obviously.
Clearly this modest, right?
Yes, that's why I'm here. That's why they get, I get kidnapped from one boat to another, and I'm sure I'll get kidnapped again to a different boat. And, they keep me because I'm smarter than everybody else. That's why I'm here.
You don't have to get kidnapped anymore if you're the one that has the coin and the power, right? Because then you could just fuck up anybody who tries to kidnap you.
Sure. Now that's fun. Well, I
Just a
guess I
thought.
could go give it a
Well-
check under the guise of doctorly examination.
Well, of course. And you see, in a way, this is the first time you've been able to tell kind of where the face of the leg is. As you
What was
see it
that?
grotesquely like turn towards the porthole, and you can see the first little bit of dawn coming. It's about time for tea, I would say, if you wanted to maybe help everybody feel a bit better and calm down in a way.
Sure. Right. Though they would find that immediately suspicious, as I've never once brought them tea.
Yeah, but you also bandaged most of them up, well, at least off an opium last night. So is it really that odd?
No. But I guess I could make a special little bandage for Archie, and the rest of them, I'll see what I have lying around.
I like that plan.
And she's going to make a wound dressing, but she's going to cover it in lye so that it's like super corrosive.
Perfect.
And just start making some tea.
Just mark down that you have that.
Sure. I don't think I'll forget that I have that.
Roach, you go down to knock on what should be Archie's door, which is now actually David's door, right? As he opens it. And it's slowly just like, Roach, hi. Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, I'm looking for Archie. You see the captain here on my back is trying to find him.
Captain on your back is trying to... What does that even mean at all, Roach?
He kind of turns a little bit so
Yeah.
you could see his back. He's like, it's right there.
Yeah. And in that moment, there is a huge crash of lightning outside the ship as your former captain in this form lunges at David. And in that moment, in the room next door, we see lightning crash through the broken end of the captain's stateroom. He's weak. Take it. As Zero, you are currently reaching down with your hand around the throat of Archie.
Oh, we're getting right into it. Cool. So first couple of things I need to do. I need to flip a D2 real quick if y'all don't mind.
Mhm.
Oh, that's funny. Cool. I think end of last episode you mentioned that Zero was already choking Archie.
Yes.
Can I use my boon here?
Uh-huh.
So for those who don't know, me and Lux were talking about boons that I can get because I've maxed out strength, maxed out con. For my strength boon, I can go beyond my limits about a certain amount of times. I'm going to basically try to snap Archie's neck.
Okay. Roll just to see how quickly you're effective with this.
Is it strength?
Yeah, it'll be your strength.
Can I
Make-
respond to this?
yeah, and let them make the roll, then
Okay.
we'll let you respond.
Cool. Can I burn my D20 as well?
Burn whatever you want. It's your dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn my D20 because it's 6 in strength, so that's 6d4.
That's your d20.
Mm-hmm. I apologize as I look for my D4 again.
You're fine.
Hey, how's everyone
That's okay,
doing
it's all
though?
ones.
Archie, it was nice
You
knowing you,
great.
bud.
It was nice.
That's okay. I have a plan.
Sure. Yeah.
What could the pan? Well, you know what? I'm not.
Yeah,
She'll
sure.
show us.
We're gonna
She'll show us. She'll show us
roll
what
the
the plan is.
D20. Okay.
How would you like your legs preserved?
I gotta get my calculator.
The normal way.
Which leg are you giving to the other leg?
Ooh.
Well, that depends on which leg Ass lost, because I'd want Edith to have like a solid set, you know? Like, you don't want to give her 2 left feet. That's awkward.
It would be funny though.
That would actually be really funny, though. You're right.
She
He
goes
asked
to
for
dance
another
with
leg and it
somebody
didn't.
she says, "I have 2 left feet," and then just like back it with 2 left
Literally.
feet. Yeah.
But
Aha.
That'll be a hit at parties, 100%.
So-
dying's fun.
Does a
Right.
40 do it?
Archie, what's your response as you begin to feel not only just the choking, but the slow turning of your head to a point where there's immense pain in your bones as you feel them begin to crack under the pressure of being turned that far over?
Hey, Lux.
Yes,
I'd like to play a fortune token, if I may.
you're more than welcome to.
I'd like to do that and burn one of the 3 fortune tokens the stable has
Yep.
to save Archie in this moment.
What's a fortune token?
So the table had 3, and you could have you could use them at any point to say this is kind of what I want to have in the narrative, or change something that is happening. When you do that, you give me a misfortune token to use against the table later.
Okay.
So you are going and you are turning, and Archie, in that moment, as you're feeling it, you kind of turn with this, and you are still being held. You are still in Zero's control at this moment, but your neck has not been snapped. I'm going to need humanity rolls from both of you in this moment. DC 15.
I think we talked about how I automatically failed this one.
You do actually fail this one. You go down humanity for trying to murder somebody. Yes.
19.
Okay, you're fine. And the reason that you are fine is like you turn over, and in this turning over, you instinctively swing out with the hand that has power to it. As Zero, you feel a tentacle slap you across the face.
No response. He's still going.
You're
I
still
think
being
So I'm still
choked.
getting strangled. Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't
I-
fixed. Your life is slowly draining from you at this time.
All right,
You were
cool.
able to stop being neck snapped, but your life is still fading from you.
I think what you see,
Um,
Archie, is the fact that the look that Zero has in his face, that's not how Zero normally looks.
Yeah.
You usually see this very like joyful, whimsical, no care in the world kind of expression on their face. There is a roboticness to their face.
Okay. I think with like any sort of like cognitive thinking, Archie instinctively goes for his pistol at his side and tries to like shoot at the knee of Zero to see if that'll get him to stop.
Okay, that's going to be very difficult in this moment because you are being strangled and turned, and it's like
That's
a
fine.
jerky movement. So I can't guarantee that you'll hit, but you can roll and see.
What's the DC on it?
To hit Zero in this moment, it's going to be like a DC like 20.
All right.
You'll be able to shoot either
44.
way, but to actually hit, it's going to be a good.
Okay,
Good
I have
size.
44. I'm gonna burn my D20.
Okay.
And I'm gonna burn a D10 and a D12.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, we could do multiple. We could burn multiple dice. I did not know.
Yeah. However, you want to get to whatever amount,
Good to know.
and then you still have your last stand mechanic if you ever want that as well, which is you burn everything, but you get to decide how your character is going.
I'm not counting. I got a 17 on the D20,
great.
and like I got like a bunch of 4s and 5s. That hit it.
So
You did so good. Lux disappeared.
That's
Guys,
what
you
you
win.
want.
You shot
Congratulations.
Lux by accident.
You
Yeah.
gotta call you
You-
Nietzsche because you killed God, right?
you murdered.
Hey!
Yeah. If anyone deserves a god
I
complex,
finally
It
it's
looks
Ooh.
like
you.
because
Did it.
Lux died, we all survived.
No.
We did it. Oh,
Hey.
fuck.
It's the happy ending of
No, he's back.
You, in this moment, like instinctively reach down and shoot, right? And you, what was your total?
It was at least like I had a 17, 21, 27. It was like I had to have been above 30.
Okay.
Like there's so many numbers.
That's fine. You instinctively go to shoot. Everyone in the boat hears the gun go off, right? You,
Edith, I'm sorry, I'm dying, okay?
Zero, in
I
this
think-
sort of like robotic nature that you found yourself in, you feel the the heat of the bullet and the immediate like piercing pain of it going through like right above your knee, out the back of your like knee, you know, like the back socket of it, and into the floor below you. But you don't feel that need to let go.
And with that being said, because he's only using one arm,
Right.
Zero, I've never said that Zero de-equipped. If he's still struggling, how much strength do I need to use, like any kind of weapon that I have, like physical weapon, to essentially kill the captain of our ship?
I would say like throughout, you don't just have the saber on you like the whole time. On the desk, there is a dagger.
Okay, we could do that.
You would have to let go temporarily to like reach, like your arm's not long enough to reach it. You could try, but it's going to be like one of those awkward moments where you're going to have to let up a little bit of pressure to reach the dagger.
Okay.
So you go to reach, your hand is still close enough to Archie to be able to like, you wouldn't be able to jump up and suddenly like probably like melee attack him, Archie, but the pressure is gone from your throat for a moment as you kind of instinctually look over and you see Zero's hand slapping towards a desk where you know the dagger is.
I think in a moment of like just trying to regain consciousness, he's not really thinking at all in this moment. He's not sure which arm he's using, and he accidentally tries to swat at Zero's like or like forearm with his right hand.
Okay. You grab onto Zero with your right hand. Zero in this moment, it is again that liminal space where it is you're moving so fast, but everything is so slow and everything is shaky. And you feel the coin slowly going into your forearm, and that voice that's been there is just ecstatic at this point. It is like rumbling. There is no real words. It's like the moment where I'm too excited to even form a sentence right now. And it feels like electricity in the air. It's that moment before you know something is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Do you continue to reach for the dagger? Like, how does that change anything for you?
It does not, because whatever is going on with Zero, there is like that subconscious thought of, if Archie is still alive, because it's like something's feeding through his head. Whatever is going on, it's feeding this information into his head of, if he still exists, the coin stays with him. He has to die.
We'll put a pause there. As everyone else, you've heard a gunshot ring out on the ship.
This changes very little for me.
Is this a bad time to tell you that there's also weird green ships coming towards us, and if they reach us, we'll die?
I think Gaspar stumbles out, blood coming down his face. I'm not sure what shape the opium was in that was in my room. Is there any guidance I can get potentially, Edith, in understanding and in understanding above table or Lux, how he could have potentially quickly consumed some?
I mean, it would be just a small glass vial that you like pop a cork out of and drink.
Yeah, she's got like a big medicine kit full of glass vials. Beautiful.
So the glass vials popped open, blood coming down. He's finishing off the last of what was in there. As he stumbles out, who do I see out there?
You would see Ass making his way towards the stateroom and first mate's quarters. You would see Roach at the door, their back turned, and you would see David holding up this weird kind of octopus thing that has launched itself at him.
I would call out to Ass, remember, God tests his strongest soldiers. And then turn over to Roach and say, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I don't know where that gunshot came from. That room, I think. So whoever's in there is probably in trouble. But also, again, there are green ships heading towards us.
Why don't you get in some sort of rowboat? We have to have something that we can get off of this ship in. You shouldn't be here.
You don't want me around.
I want you around. That's why I want you off of this ship. We're all going to die today. You're too young. You should go.
But then I'll be alone.
Take the doctor. He probably won't kill you. He'll help you survive.
I don't think that's a very accurate statement, to be honest.
That's fair. Everyone else here, myself included, is dangerous. You could try speaking with the new companion we have here on the ship.
Oh,
As you look past and is actively holding up like a octopus creature with a skull on its back, trying to fight it off.
him? The old captain's back, by the way, so I guess he's now captain again.
I don't know that we should be listening to a captain in that shape. I think your best chance of survival is either with the doctor or on your own. It is your decision to make. You are more intelligent than people give you credit for. If you go toward that gunshot, you will die. It does not matter if I die, but I would like to do one good thing today. Please listen to me before I start saying things to you that are going to lead to you dying.
All right. I guess I gotta follow orders like always.
No, you don't have to follow orders anymore, Roach. Be somebody. Be something. Please.
How do I do that?
The coin, Roach.
I haven't found a single coin.
Oh my God. I have to lay things out very clearly for you. Archie has the coin.
Oh. Oh, but Archie's not in his room.
Is this side of the conversation out loud?
Yeah, everything that he's saying is just saying out loud.
Roach, Archie is in the room. I assume you are speaking with someone stronger than any of us right now. I don't know if the entity speaking to you can hear me. I assume it can. Maybe it can tell you, or they can tell you. I don't know who it is. You can go for the coin, and if you do, you are the best of us. You have a better chance with it than the rest of us do. But that does not mean you will survive it. It is taking a lot for me to say what I am saying now carefully, because I am functioning under conditions that make it so that I am interested in connecting you with the coin, and I am trying to help you.
Gaspar. And Archie puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, I'm going to tell you something. I don't die very easily. As proof of my life right now. If you think I should have the coin, and if this thing in my head says I should have a coin, then maybe I should get the coin, which is apparently Archie. So I think I should get the coin.
Okay, if you're going to get the coin, let Ass and Archie and whoever else was involved in that gunshot kill each other first and get it from their dead bodies.
That's a great idea. I can't believe I didn't think about that. You're so smart.
I fully, by the way, have a chair leg stabbed into my arm at the moment, and I'm bleeding.
Can I come out and see that?
Just
Sure. I'll say, because you would have come out to investigate the
Yeah.
gunshot, I'm sure.
I didn't take it out. I will say Gaspar knows enough to not remove. the
Right.
thing.
Fully through his arm. Like,
Yeah.
in and out.
Yeah.
She's coming out. She's got like a tray of tea on her hip. Like some other stuff on the tray. And she comes out, she sees you're stabbed through the arm. There's an octopus in the hallway. She just heard a gunshot. She's
Hi, Doctor. Quick thing. This guy's being attacked by a weird octopus with a skeleton on it.
Yeah,
who
that's
is
none of
the
my
old
business.
captain. Okay,
Right.
great. He's stabbed somewhere.
I see
but-
that.
Yes. Gaspar says
Why?
if we leave Ass and Archie and Zero in the room, they'll kill each other, and then we could just go in after.
I do recommend that you at the very least let them kill each other. As Roach said, looking over at Edith, Edith, you're the most intelligent person on this ship.
Sure.
You understand that what we're dealing with is stronger than any of us. It must be trying to reach you too. I would not try to manipulate you, as I may some of the others, to reach an outcome that I think is favorable. I believe earnestly most or all of us will die today. Although you are quite capable of handling as much as any of us in your own way, thanks to your incredible intelligence, the coin that is behind us now, I have recommended to Roach that you consider the two of you leaving the ship so you might survive another day. I don't expect you'll listen to that. That is okay. I expect that you believe that I am saying that for my own selfish purposes. Perhaps I am. I want the coin because I have been told to want the coin, because I have been made to want the coin, and I believe we all have been made to want the coin. I serve the one the coin will protect. I would like to see the one I serve protected. I do not want it to be on me that you or Roach are lost to that without knowing what you are walking into. Roach, purest of heart, Edith, clearest of mind. At least let them kill each other, and then you can decide.
Right. So they're all that gunshot, I'm guessing.
I don't know who's on the ship. Looking around, I would assume Zero is there. I sent Ass in that direction, and Archie was already under the control of the coin. Most likely the three of them, but for all I know, others have boarded. Roach, you said something about green ships.
I'm sorry,
Oh, yeah.
what?
Mm-hmm. There's so the captain who's over there with tentacles now, he said that there's green ships, and I saw them. They're following us, and if they reach us, that will die. So I guess someone has to steer the ship.
And if everyone
At
in
this
there
moment,
dies,
you realize that no one's been steering the ship the entire time. By the way,
fuck. All right. She's yeah. Edith does some quick math of if everyone in there dies. Edith doesn't know how to steer a ship. I assume Roach doesn't know how to steer a ship.
I know sails.
You can do sails. That's excellent. Guess what is your history with
I have some experience with sailing. My family was of some means before I left a life I hated for a life I wanted. I have recourse to assist. I am not the most highly skilled, but I am not without knowledge.
But your suggestion is we just let everyone here die, get on a boat, and
I
see
suggest
where
the
it
two of
takes
you
us.
get on the boat. I believe I will die today as well.
Oh, all right. Just
If I'm wrong, I would be happy to get on the
so
boat.
I don't need to
will be.
fix that then. And she points to the hole in your arm.
If you could do something to help me get through what we're going to deal with today,
Right.
that should be sufficient. I wouldn't worry about long-term infections because I don't believe a long-term is ahead of me.
Well, I'm out of stuff to fix that anyway. So this is excellent.
It must be so comfortable to know when you're going to die.
There is
Yeah,
a piece to it, honestly. The idea that today is my last, that I may not see another sunrise, grants some clarity. but a clarity I hope neither of you need to know until many, many years from now.
Yes, I don't intend to know it anytime soon. Opium. I have arsenic, mercury. Any of these?
I took some opium that you had provided me with previously a short while ago. I'm not sure how much I should take. You're the doctor.
Right. More is always good.
You're the doctor, and I just open my hand to.
She'll put like 4 bottles of opium in your hand because they're about to abandon ship.
Should I spread this out all at once?
All at once is fine.
Pop them.
It's not.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop the first, and I'm gonna watch you while I do it. I'm gonna drink it. Eye contact.
Did you just kill him?
No.
Will a certain number of these get it done?
Probably at some point. I don't think that's enough. We could find out.
To help you get off the ship, maybe I find out once you're secure.
Sure.
And I'll pocket the other 3. So I'm 2 opium vials down. Don't know what that means, Lux, but just want to make sure for the folks at home.
You're probably feeling pretty groovy, brother.
Speaking of feeling pretty groovy, Ass,
Took
have
us
you been
Andy.
there the whole time, or did you go to the room?
I'm on my way to the captain's quarters.
Okay, I'll say that you are able to reach the stateroom, open the door as you see Zero grabbing the dagger and beginning to move back towards Archie, hand on them. Zero, as you're moving from grabbing the dagger over, like looking, you scan by the door, and you see the shadow of Ass at the door, but because Archie's still grabbing onto you, it's not like it's fully there. Archie, are you trying to keep the coin, or are you fully letting it go in this moment?
I think I'm fully letting it go at this point.
Okay.
If it's my life or the coin, I think Archie would pick his life.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there like lanterns that like give us light as we walk?
Yeah.
Can I grab one before I go into the room?
For sure.
And then can I throw it in the room?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Are you setting this boat on fire?
You bet.
Oh my
Archie, you feel this. You feel the intense pain of as if something large was dug out of your hand and removed from it, right?
Yeah.
And Zero, on the flip side of that, you feel the almost insect-like or animalistic burrowing into your skin of this coin itself. It has a movement to it that isn't just like it's like hot moving through and then like stopping. It is physically tearing apart your skin at edges, wiggling itself in and then covering up almost like a spider would with sand, right? And it is this new feeling, maybe not necessarily new, but is that feeling of a pleasureful pain because you're feeling all of this power in that moment too. And as you're grabbing the dagger, you see as your hand grabs it, it turns into the end and kind of wraps around like a tentacle would rather than just your hand. As you feel the rapid heat and shattering of glass of a lantern being thrown in the room beginning to catch on fire. What would you like to do?
Closes.
The door closes. What would you like to do in that moment,
Fuck you,
Zero?
Cam.
So the door closes, room set ablaze. What's the situation? Is there a window to the room?
So this is a captain's stateroom. So there's actually like shattered glass at the back that goes onto a small little like balcony almost on the very back of it.
I got a question. Does this tentacle like stretch out Venom style?
No, it is like your arm has turned into a tentacle. Well, to your point, you don't know actually if you could extend it Venom style or not. Right now, it is just your hand ends in a tentacle instead of your hand.
I'm gonna flip my D2 again just to see where we're gonna be at. We still on this train. Cool. In that moment, the coin is now in Zero's possession.
Mm-hmm.
Step 1, throw Archie into the flames.
Okay.
So using that leverage of still holding him, chuck.
In an almost venom-like way, Archie, now a tentacle wraps around your throat and tosses you into the now burning room.
Step 2. We're going to go out onto that balcony and we're going to see if we can climb up this ship. Basically punching, like using the tentacle to like punch her through this ship.
Okay. You make your way onto the balcony. You feel the intense draw of, instead of going up, going down and going into the ocean itself. Do you resist that?
Nope.
Okay. You slowly begin to crawl down the edge of the ship, much like a spider would, right? But with tentacles towards the sea. Archie, you have been thrown into hot lit oil that is coating your skin currently.
Hot.
What would you like
So
to do?
sorry.
How large is the fire? I think that's like my first question. Like, is this like a small fire or is this shit just like big
I mean,
now?
It's a lantern in like the 1600s. It was full of a bunch of very combustible oil that is now spreading all over the room and was already on fire. So
That's
it is
fucking great.
a pretty good Molotov cocktail, probably moving throughout.
Thank you, Cameron.
And it is not one, because it is an oil inside of it. It is getting onto your skin and staying there, right, and onto your clothes and like staying there. It's not a great way to get it off of them.
Yeah, I think Archie's gonna try to extinguish it any way he can by like probably just like running like right over to the mattress to try to like extinguish it, even though it's probably like already like burning his skin, like going already down to like tendons and muscles and shit like that.
After
Right,
about a
and-
minute, the door opens and another lantern comes into the room.
God damn it!
And then I close it again.
Who keeps giving him lanterns?
It's
I
everywhere.
am going to use my misfortune token.
God damn it!
Oh shit.
Fuck yes. Which means we get a fortune token back, right?
Yes,
Nope.
you have 3 again.
We have 3
Yeah.
Oh
again.
shit! That's how it
They're,
works.
they're a
Fuck.
moving resource between us.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a
Fuck it,
man
I'm
getting
just gonna
attacked by
use
an
a fortune
octopus
token
guy that
again.
nobody cares about.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
You
in
cannot-
the room.
guess
you
far
cannot fortune a
Edith and
misfortune.
Roach just watching this
damn it.
happen.
Can I fortune Cameron throwing another lantern in the room at least?
There's a
Sure.
balcony.
I will allow you to fortune. How do you change? He's still going to try to throw a lantern. What happens instead of it going in the room?
He fucking
Before I get-
overextends and it goes to the goddamn balcony instead.
Okay. The end of the ship, your only escape route, is now on fire.
Great.
And I have a misfortune token again, and I'm still using mine against you. As I'm so sorry that you have to be the first person, Mags, but you, much like Denethor, run out the back of the ship. The flames slowly fusing your clothes to your skin to your bones as you dive off the end of the ship, hoping for some sort of respite in the sea. And as you're diving, you look by and you can see Zero Spider-Manning across the back of the ship towards the ocean as well. As you slowly plummet into the sea. It hurts like a bitch because you are a decent ways up above the waves. And you would expect that moment to be this nice, like, cooling feeling. But no, it's not. It's first the initial impact of your body hitting water, which at this speed is going to feel much like your body hitting cement. And the final agonizing moments are the very salty water going into Archie's wounds. As he is slowly sinking and you look over and you see a small purple cloth fading down in the water with you. As you've thrown 2 lanterns into the captain's quarters.
I've run away.
You ran away.
The whole reason he does that is because Zero is in there, and then he opens it again, throws the lantern, sees that Zero is gone, closes the door, and then starts to run. And then he's going to run towards the lifeboats, the little dinghies.
Okay.
Does that mean that he runs across us?
Yeah,
Or
you
we-
have to run past the three of us because we're standing there watching it.
I'm going to say as you cross, are you sure that's what God wants of you?
Demon! And I'm going to push you and then go down the hall.
I don't resist. I go with the movement to actually make it less damaging for myself. Is the
Oh,
thought.
that was about you. I was hearing. All right.
Yes.
I think that's it.
correctly. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think as I push Gaspar, Ass will see Edith and just like make eye contact with you and just stop.
Hi.
Where's my leg?
Where it always is. Last I checked.
Why?
Why not?
Why? Why do you keep it?
It was a rather good specimen. You have
Is
to
anyone
agree.
going to steer the ship?
Is no one steering the ship?
No, not at all. That's
Does
not
anyone
my
know how
job.
to steer the ship?
Not even the slightest. No.
Archie
I
did.
I know how to steer a ship.
Yeah, I have a very tiny amount of insight into how a ship might be steered, but you, Rear Admiral, you must have significant training, deep understanding of how this ship could be steered. Perhaps that is what God wants of you now.
Why do you speak of God?
Well, you brought God up.
You're a demon.
I will let you in on a secret. I am not a literal demon. I am but a petty sinner such as yourself. I do serve one whom you would consider profane. Created
Well,
by
do you-
God, if one is to be believed. If your God does exist, they and I are products, as are you, of their grand plan. And we are but humble servants here to enact that plan, Rear Admiral. Rear Admiral, might you not be here? All of the suffering that has been imposed upon you, might that not be in service of a greater plan? And what glory if you could come in and do what only you can do and steer the safety.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really fucking believe in God. I'm gonna be really. I think he's abandoned me, and I think I'm in hell. And I think you are a literal demon. And I think everything that's happened to me is unjust and untrue. And I set this boat on fire, so I think we should probably get to the dinghies.
You
As Ass says that, you do see in the background David has been fighting this thing the whole time,
Oh my god,
and
yeah.
you see him very quickly fling it out of the window that is in Archie's ship or Archie's room, and it goes out and into the ocean. And you can vaguely, all of you, hear the screaming of your former captain as it happens.
What the fuck was that?
That was the old captain, which then became the new captain, actually the current captain again, but then he's, I guess, not anymore.
Ass.
Okay, you're freaking out. She's going to shove one of the teas she has in Ass's hand.
As you're shoved a teeth.
I'm gonna take it. It's like shaking. What is this?
Opium mostly, but tea.
Drink it. Drink it first.
All right.
I'm going to grab it and I'm going to drink a little bit of it. I'm going to give it back to you.
You're already so full of opium.
I was about to say, that's
I had a little bit. I had a little bit. I didn't have like a ton.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
Sweetie.
swig, it was a sip. But it's to show I'm not going to croak, like just fall over.
Okay, well that absolutely means nothing because you don't know if she poisoned it or not.
Well, just
You drink
watch-
it.
Well, she has a bunch of shit in her thing. So I'm gonna have her drink it, and then use my minor boon
Mhm.
to make a little remedy for myself.
Okay. You have a nice little remedy for yourself.
Great.
And then I'm
There.
gonna hand it to Roach. Now you.
Roach is gone.
Roach went to go steer the ship.
Yeah, Roach left to go up on the deck and find a steering wheel and just be like, nobody's listening to me. And I'm getting sick of it. I'm just going to do what I have to do, I think.
Roach, you go up and you begin to like take hold of the ship's wheel itself, right? That is this different feeling of power that you haven't felt before. Of you're in control of something finally, for once, right? And you are seeing in the distance there is an island that is every so often illuminated by lightning. That there seems to be almost like a cyclone coming from the island itself. And you're now seeing what the rain and the storm is as you are heading in through this cyclone towards the eye of it that is over this temple on this island. And you are slowly steering towards that, and you look back and you do see still the three ships hot on your trail coming the same like direction as a whole. As Zero, you're slowly climbing down the other side, and you start to get towards the water, and it feels like home once you start touching the water. But there is that feeling in your mind of, I can't leave witnesses. And that's where we'll go to break for tonight. So we'll be back in like 10. We'll take a quick 10 and then continue our very chill, calm game of Fathoms.
Thank you, 10.
Oh,
Ted.
God.
This is 10.
Next.
Longing for you to come across the bar, 10.
Oh, send us a break, send us a
Like,
break.
but
And Hello, and welcome back. No, we didn't kick Mags out. They're just having some technical difficulties. So they'll be back.
They're
soon.
dead though, so
They are dead though. So, speaking of dead, Roach, you are. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, Zero. The last sort of your thoughts right now, especially increasingly more as you come closer to the island, are becoming significantly more single focused. Significantly more focused on the way that I feel like Zero would protect, which is protection through destruction. If I protect this asset in a way that nothing can touch it because it gets destroyed before it gets anywhere fucking near it, then that is protection in a way, right? And for you right now, you know that there's no longer a reason that anybody on this ship needs to get any closer to the island itself. One, they could take the coin from you. They could take that power. Two, what is there, you have a deep feeling of wanting to protect that place itself. So what would you like to do?
Cool. How far am I from any area where we would have like cannons facing out?
I mean, you're kind of on like the very back of the ship itself. It would take a good solid, probably like 60 to 80 feet like, overall of movement to go around the edge to the side to where like cannons could be found.
Yep. I'm going to be venom crawling my way there. The idea is, could I squeeze through the opening or is that too narrow?
You have that thought as you start to approach the opening of like, can I fit through this? And kind of you work almost like a cat would. You fit your head through, which means the rest of you can go through. As you feel this weird moment of your bones becoming more like cartilage and squeezing down together to move through the space into the ship again.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, cool. So step 2 of the plan, I'm gonna load one of the cannons I'm firing inside the ship. I'm taking each cannon and I'm firing at random points in the ship. Not random. If I could point them down and fire them downward so that the water can start flowing up into the ship.
Okay. I'll say that you would be able to get one cannon off for sure. There's definitely no way you can get multiple off before someone in the group is going to be able to do something, right? As they're hearing cannons going off, especially the group that is still below deck would hear the distinct sound of a cannon going off. Make the three of you, Ass, Edith, and Gaspar, make an awareness check for me as that goes off. So you can use whatever stat you want to. It doesn't have to be any particular one, but pick how you're aware with your surroundings.
oh my god, my cat stole all my D4.
I love your cat.
Why did you do that? Oh, this is a disaster. Okay.
I hear the protest and I agree.
They said no. No.
She knocked
They
them
said-
all on the ground.
I can add to this what I want, right?
You can use as many dice as you want to, yeah.
Cool.
Beautiful.
I'm adding
So I'm gonna-
2
I'm gonna
D10.
add it. Yeah, I'm gonna add a D10 and a D8, and I'm rolling wisdom. I don't know if you noticed. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, I have to bring up my fucking calculator. What am I going to do?
15. I rolled a 15.
Okay, good.
8 plus 6. What is that?
14.
14.
Nice.
I rolled a 14. I used Constitution because I would feel like if there's something firing, I would be able to just like feel it in my bones.
Okay, that works.
I used intelligence and I got a 24.
Okay. Edith, you're able to kind of immediately pick up that the sound would sound very different if the end of the cannon was outside of the ship instead of being turned around and pointed inside of the ship. sound itself is a bit deafening. You definitely have a moment of tinnitus as it rings through the ship. I will say it doesn't quite pierce through. It cracks the bottom. There's like a big hole, but there is water beginning to come into the bottom of the ship, unbeknownst to many of you. It takes a moment for Ass and Gaspar to kind of understand fully what just happened, but you're also in the moment of like, I don't know who could be doing this, but as you're holding the tea, Ass, you feel the boat lurch, and you can see in the tea kind of the movement of that happening.
I drop the tea. Oh no!
0. Yeah, give your hand up.
I think the goal is to fire off one more. Would I know that they might be coming?
Your 0 might. What you are becoming is too singular focused, I think, to focus on anything else happening other than destroy, destroy, destroy.
I think this is where things are going to get funky. While the second cannon is being loaded to point downward, there's going to be a third cannon that's going to be pointed towards whichever entryway is like the in and out of this room.
Okay. Roll for me just to see how well you can maneuver that in the time it's going to take for people to move towards you.
Could I use my boon as well? Because
Yeah, because you can say your strength to move massive cannons quickly.
So am I rolling strength for this?
Yeah, I'll say roll strength.
I'm gonna pop a D12 with everything else I got.
Yeah, and I'll lower the DC by you using your boon to move past your limits in a way.
Okay. I'm gonna get my calculator. Nope. 10, 4, 3, 2, 4 plus 4 plus 1. 26.
Okay.
Can I use a fortune token to make this go bad?
To make what happen? Sorry, Cam, you cut out a little bit.
Sorry, can I use a fortune token to, like, you know, not have the cannon go off or make the cannon explode the other way?
I'll take your fortune token and I'll tell you what happens when that gets there.
Good.
Okay. We never decided what you three do. You hear a cannon go off inside the ship. That is very clearly inside the ship.
I can't do anything about that. If you two...
I could try to talk to him. That's
Him?
about as much as I can offer. I assume.
It's
I don't-
it's a fair assumption.
All right. Could be a woman breaking down the
I-
walls.
I'm just saying, men fuck everything up.
Well, the only ones who we know are here on the ship but aren't here with us are men.
Also, you're the only. Anyway,
Yes, I am.
David is kind of just awkwardly standing in the back.
I'm going to be.
Oh,
Even-
actually, turning over to David, could you help?
Hey, you should hear this too.
Just that moment, yeah.
There-
Yes, I certainly could lend some sort of aid. I'm not sure what at this moment, but we can figure that out if need be.
If nothing else, we can know you can take a couple of hits.
Thank you.
I do believe you are the strongest here, and I do not know if you are happy with the choice that has been made, where things are now, or if you'd like for them to be different, but I am at your side.
All I can say, right now, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I set the boat on fire, and now the boat is sinking. So, and there was something about that coin as well. You know, it's trapped in the captain's quarters with the burning first mate. So, if anybody wants that, I think I'm going to go to a lifeboat, and I'm going to leave you all here to die. How do you feel about that?
I
Keep in
believe
mind-
God will be disappointed in you.
I believe you're a fucking asshole. So
I don't believe in God, and I'm disappointed in you. So,
okay, I have been a prisoner here, so I don't care what you think.
Do you not want the power of the coin?
I would love the power of the coin.
If you
But
believe
here's
it's
the
in
thing
that
about
empty
Englishmen.
room,
Here's the thing about Englishmen is that no matter what power is on the line, I'm always going to have some sort of self-preservation.
she looks down at your leg when you say that.
Look, sometimes we lose a limb to keep a head.
I guess then get to the lifeboat.
Okay. Where are the lifeboat release mechanisms?
I don't know, Rear Admiral. Where are they?
you seem
Would you
intelligent
like-
enough to be able to figure that out, ass. I'm so disappointed in you. I thought you were more. I thought that you could be salvation. You're just sad.
I am
Who knew
sad.
that?
I'm sad. I'm scared. And honestly, everything that you're saying is making absolutely no sense. You are all fucking crazy. You're all crazy. I'm the only sane one here, and I know it. And my friend that is a rat, he's talked to me and he's told me that I am capable, okay? So
This seems the most probable outcome, yes.
I am glad that a rat told you that you are a good boy. I don't think anyone else will until you die.
Do you want your
I'm not
leg
gonna die
before
here.
you go?
I'm not going to die here. No, I can't have been trapped in that cell with that giant being of a man torturing me day in and day out and just sink or burn at the bottom of the ocean. No, I will survive. I will survive, and then I will find all of your bodies and I will grind them up into dust and I will piss on them.
Before you do that,
Ah,
do you want your leg back?
What will that do?
Edith,
Get the full set.
Edith, I don't think that he deserves the leg. And I'm going to flick the piece of wood that's through my arm to bring
no.
myself a little bit more into the moment. Ah. You will die a coward and alone because you have, like your countrymen, no spine and no soul. And when you die, ass, you will find that for a very long time you have not been a man. You are a shell and a shadow. You are nothing. You mean nothing to anyone. You're worthless.
I mean nothing to anyone. I am worthless. Thank you very much. I appreciate your kind words. I don't know what to say in this moment. I really don't. This
I
is
always
all so
liked
much.
you, ass. You always listened. Oh, no. Don't do that.
I'm
No.
gonna die here.
Right,
I
yeah.
don't like it.
I'd like to grab.
I put another tea in his hand.
Yeah. As you do that, I'm going to grab Ass's face on both sides, and I'm going to look you in the eye very close. You can smell the iron of my blood from when you bit my nose. I'm going to say, Ass,
Yes,
those lifeboats out there,
yes,
you'll die in them.
yes.
But if you go back into that room and find that coin, the coin will keep you safe.
Then
That is your lifeboat.
why don't you do it?
I'm already dead.
What the fuck does that mean?
He's a demon, remember?
Why do you think I'm standing when you stabbed me in the arm? Did you see me flinch?
No.
I'm dead, ass.
I'm gonna turn
It's
to
over.
Edith. Are you dead too?
Oh,
Is that
yes,
why you
absolutely.
wanted my leg?
Yeah.
You're dead.
Oh, so
Is this-
dead.
Is everyone on the ship dead?
Yes, we've all been
This is-
dead this whole time.
I've been captured by the undead.
I know the English tell tales of ghost ships and all that.
Davy Jones.
You think God would leave you to rot like this? No, you're being haunted.
Mm.
I'm being haunted.
You're being tested.
I am being tested, aren't I? Tested.
Before I make him roll, Danny, are you wanting to use your boon?
Oh, I 100% want to use my boon to bring his humanity down. Please and thank you.
What's your humanity at right now?
It's at an 8. I started with a 12.
We'll go down to a 6.
Yeah, I do.
And I would like for you to make a humanity check for me.
And I can't add other dice to this, or I can?
No, you cannot. It's a DC 15. You're going to have to roll a 6 to pass.
Okay. But they explode, right?
They do explode, so you would go back up to a D8.
Amazing. Okay, that is a 6.
Okay, so you pass it. You go back up to a D8.
Okay.
You don't fly into a blind, saddened rage at the thought of everyone around you being dead and you are already dead. You have a moment of what would be clarity to somebody who's losing their mind, that the coin is power.
The coin is power. I'll go back to the captain's room.
Okay. You go back to the flame engulfed captain's room. The smell of both burning wood, burning sheets, and burnt skin is inside of it as you open it, and find that there is no Archie inside.
I close the door and I go back to the group.
Okay.
It's gone. The coin is gone. What do I do now?
I turn to David and say, do you know where it might be?
Do unfortunately understand that Archie no longer has the coin.
Who has it?
Probably the worst person here to have it. We all think
Zero.
for a moment.
That would be the cannons.
Zero's at the cannons. Zero has the coin.
Can I actively say that this is the
This would be
second
like the
time
second
we're here?
yeah. This would be the second
Yeah.
cannon going off as you're making this realization. Roach, you're up there just kind of peacefully guiding the boat, right?
He doesn't hear anything.
You would hear the first cannon, but like you, I think in the way Roach is, would look back to think I'm getting a cannon fired at me.
Mhm.
And then as you're looking at them, the second cannon would go off and you'd see there's no like little puff of light from their ships, and you would hear the cannon still and feel the boat kind of lurch.
What? Now that's strange. And I think he'll go to the edge to like inspect the cannons.
Okay. You would see where they would typically be pointed out is not there, even though like the wood that blocks it would be open. So you would be able to see, but you can see like the ports for the cannon are open. However, I'm going to use another misfortune coin.
Ah, okay.
You go to look over and you are looking, and there is a moment where you can see a mangled, pock-ridden, disgusting hand reach up and claw into the ship as you see a wave go down, and you see Archie's face as he is clawing up the ship currently.
Nope.
And does it look like there's anything behind Archie's eyes at all?
There's definitely not life behind Archie's eyes anymore.
Okay, so then I think Roach looks at that and like squints really hard and he's like, why does everybody who dies keeps coming back?
Fair question. As the boat lurches and you feel yourself beginning to go over the edge.
No.
So make a dexterity check to stay on the top.
All right, I'm gonna burn some dice for this. So I'm doing 2d4, and then I'm gonna add. Let's do a d10. And a d6, I think. Okay. Ooh. I got a 21.
Okay. In like a very nimble way, like you start to go over the edge and just like tuck your head and stuff back in towards yourself and just kind of make a little flip around the bar and stand very well on the other side and have a moment where you kind of feel proud of yourself. It was a badass moment, but unfortunately no one got to see it at all.
Hey, voice inside my head. Did you see that?
That was pretty good, Roach. I did. That was, I would say, cool of you to do. Yes.
Wow. So many new things are happening today.
I am proud of you, Roach.
No one's ever told me that before.
I'm sorry that I'm the first one to tell you that.
I like you. Do
I
I
like
have
you.
to kill this zombie?
I don't know. That's a curious development I wasn't quite ready for.
You weren't ready for it. Okay. Well, I think there's a harpoon gun somewhere around here. Let me go find that.
Okay. There definitely is. So you're able to find a harpoon gun.
So Roach will then get back to the edge of the ship and put a rope, like tie a rope around his waist and hitch it to like a piece of bar or something. And just in case he tips over again. And he points the harpoon gun to the mindless carcass that is currently moving of Archie.
Okay.
Do I need to roll something?
Are you shooting the carcass of Archie?
Yes.
Yes, you'll need to roll something to see if you actually hit it.
Okay.
You can argue whatever skill you want for that, but
I guess Dex is the one that makes the most sense in my brain.
Dex, or I mean, I would say that I could allow like Constitution of like you're moving your body and positioning yourself in such a way to be aimed correctly, like you're holding yourself together, that sort of thing. So like, I would
Then
allow for Constitution as well. If
You
you
would
want.
allow for Constitution. Could I use my boon?
Sure.
Sweet.
So you just auto succeed.
Yep.
Archie, you see light for the first time in several minutes after darkness had overtaken you. And your final thoughts were one of immense pain and seeing the reminder of Teddy slowly drifting off into darkness as well. You had opened your eyes in crushing darkness, what should feel like a vice and feel like the breath is coming out of you. And you instinctually go to take a deep breath and feel that you don't have the need to anymore.
Right.
And all you can think of is you did the right thing. You gave up the coin. You chose life, and Ass still took it from you without any sort of second thought. And truly, for probably the first time, you would hear in your head, wake up. You have work to be done for me.
Who are you?
I am everything.
All right, you're this god everyone keeps telling me about.
Pleasure to meet you, Elias Winsborough.
Archie Shelby.
Now, I believe we have work to be done, Archie.
What kind of work do you need me to do, sir?
I cannot allow some spineless twit who throws fire about a ship to protect my daughter. I need someone who, well, if anything, is beholden to me, which at this point you are. Or someone beholden to her. You can either take the coin or you can ensure that young Gaspar receives it at the end. I don't care. I only care that what's mine is protected.
So you need me to get the coin?
I need you to make sure the coin goes where the coin should go. Where the coin deserves to go. Gaspar or Roach, I don't care. One of the two of them.
Right. Whatever you say, sir.
And as you're saying whatever you say, sir, that's when your hand first claps into the boat and like skin coming off of your fingers as they puncture with the bone into the wood itself as you begin to climb up. As Edith, Ass, and Gaspar, you reach the door where the cannons have been going off.
There's a, I mean, I know it's above table, but obviously my character doesn't. There's a cannon facing the door we're walking through, right?
Yes, but we've already used a fortune token to make that not hit us.
It's already not going to, okay, copy. Because I was about to spend another, all right, perfect.
No, Ask had that on lock.
Cool.
Can I use a fortune token to reverse that? Or is it like once it's used, that's set in stone canon?
I won't say you can fully
Cannon?
reverse it, but you can say that something still affects them as well, if that makes sense.
Cool. So if it can't hit them, hit the floor.
You want to use a fortune token to make sure it at least does some damage to something?
Yep, it hits the floor directly in front of that door.
Okay.
Because cannons are still ballistic. That is going XX miles per hour. That is explosive damage. That is wooden shrapnel flying in every direction.
It is. So just a note, you guys do have one fortune token and I have 2 misfortune. That's where we currently stand since so many have been kind of traded back and forth at this point.
Goody.
What do you guys mean? This is fine. Everything's great.
It's okay.
I'm having
It's
a
all
good
right.
time.
Says
Now,
the zombie.
Does it hit the floor
Yeah.
before or after the door opens?
I leave that up to the GM.
I would say you wouldn't expect it to go into the floor. You would open the door expecting to confront Zero, and then it would go into the floor. I'll allow you to choose who takes the brunt of that if you'd like, but there is going to be significant shrapnel. And
Does
Tonight.
Gaspar, does the door open toward us or into the room?
it would open into the room.
Okay. Ass, Rear Admiral,
Yes?
are
Dead
you
person?
ready to be God's chosen?
No. Not at all. I just want off the ship.
Well, there's a really quick way to get off the ship.
Get the boats?
No, it's to be God's chosen, obviously.
Oh, well, you ghosts do make a good point.
Mm.
Okay, well, I'll go after you.
Oh no, God's chosen goes first.
That's not what it says in the Bible.
Have you read the Bible?
No, not really.
Mm.
It is what it says in the Bible.
It says that God's chosen goes first.
Yeah, it's right
It
there
actually-
in Corinthians.
It actually says your name in the Bible. In Revelation,
It does.
in the end times, it names you Ass.
I'm Jesus.
No,
No, not quite.
No? No.
no.
I've met him. You're not him.
You've met Jesus, David.
Yes.
Wait, David, you go first. That
No.
Zero's through that door, and you can't be killed. And God's chosen needs to be protected. That's what I've decided.
Jesus did die.
He did. And you know what? If he was God's chosen, I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Fine.
He came
And David
back, didn't he?
David pushes open the door as this explosion goes off, and you see the shrapnel go through his torso several times over, blood splatters onto all three of you as he opens to a cannonball going off.
I knew I was
And-
God's chosen.
In that exhausted way that he has before, begins to slowly patch himself up.
Thank you, David. Ass, you're up.
Thank you for protecting God's chosen, David. I'll push past him like he's a door.
Okay.
I'm staying out in the hall. This got
Zero.
nothing to do with me.
Zero,
Hold
are
up.
you
There's
in
a
there?
whole ass floor on the ground now. How you getting past that hole?
I push him through the hole.
you lay him out like a plank.
Excuse me, could you put your coat down so I can walk across?
The other cannon goes off as Ass is walking in. As Roach, you shoot down a harpoon that goes through Archie's like shoulder clavicle area into the chest cavity and is now lodged into this zombie. It is still attached to rope, so.
Did he stop moving?
Roach. What did you do that for?
Oh,
I'm here to help you, not hurt you.
I'm sorry. I thought you were like back from the dead in a bad, evil way.
Roach, I was sent by him to help either you or Gaspar.
Who's him?
What? Him? Elias. He's trying
Voice
to
in my
help
head.
us. He's
Is your
not
name
trying to hurt
Elias?
us.
I realize I never asked you.
Did I not introduce myself? My apologies. That's quite rude of me, Roach. Yes. Hello.
Oh,
That is me. Archie is capable of helping. I maybe didn't tell Archie the whole truth, but that's okay.
Roach is gonna start pulling the rope up to help Archie up the side of the ship.
Yeah.
And he'll just say, "I'm so
It's
sorry.
kind of
I
like
didn't
when
mean to
you
do
pull
that."
a tin can on a string. He's just kind of like fucking ragdolling.
Slowly like bumping
ragdolling
across
it
the
up,
side of the ship.
Yeah.
As you will, Roach is pulling you up slowly. You will eventually pass the window that they are all in. As you all see this rope coming down and this kind of burned corpse of Archie slowly
Archie, yeah.
rising up the side of the ship
Archie
through
looks-
that same port window.
Burnt, waterlogged, fucked up. Half of his hair is probably gone. His clothes are in tatters. He looks great, guys. He's having
Is he
a fun
moving?
time.
Is he clearly moving when we see him?
Archie, are you clearly moving when you see them? 'Cause you would see them.
I think like in like a fucked up horror movie sense, like Archie would like lock eyes with Gaspar and just like tilt his head a little bit and just nod as like he's being like pulled up by the fucking harpoon in his chest.
So you would see the look over and the nod, Gaspar.
It seems, Rear Admiral, you are not the only of God's chosen here. Archie is risen. Out loud.
Just like
Archie
all
is
of you.
Jesus.
I can't.
Why is that different? You said that everybody on this boat but me was dead.
Yes. And Archie had been killed again and came back again.
It's really
Just-
very
He's double
impressive.
Jesus.
Yes, that's why it was so short. You know, it cuts the time in half when you've done it a couple of times.
Oh, I didn't know
God.
that.
You'll really get way too hooked up on Jesus. He wasn't. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Jewish. I don't know shit about fuck.
Like he's all right, but it got blown over a little. It's whatever.
As this conversation's happening, can I say another cannon fires off?
I will say I did say that out loud, like
Mhm.
more than loud enough for Zero to also hear that the person that Zero thought they killed is back.
Yeah. So I'd say with that, I will use another misfortune token because Zero, with that happening, you are going to turn and see the decrepit corpse of Archie slowly being pulled up the side of the ship
Mhm.
and be able to see very clearly at lock eyes. And as you go to sort of pull that other cannon, you don't realize that you had already kind of like packed and loaded it once, and you do it again quickly and hastily, and the cannon itself explodes in this room.
Oh.
Shrapnel goes everywhere,
Oh,
piercing
That's
into several of you in very, very unfortunate ways. Through femoral arteries, through your stomachs. Like, there is now just carnage in this room as you have not been as careful as you should be because you're still on that one central focus of destroy, destroy, destroy.
because my brain's working. That's a centralized location. Because it's booming out, that's both creating damage going downwards and upwards and to the side.
The whole side of the ship is gone now, basically. Yeah.
Yep.
New window. Great.
Yeah.
Great new
I
window.
don't think either. I mean, I could get hit if you want me to, but just so we understand the geography, I don't think either Edith or Gaspar have actually gotten into the room over the hole.
No, I specified I was out in the hall.
No, so Edith will still take a little bit of shrapnel as a massive explosion has happened within 20 feet of them, right? Like, there's no way to really avoid that.
Sure.
As you feel the intense heat of the fire from the explosion wave over you, and you get a feeling of what it might have felt like to throw a lantern on somebody for a moment. As several pieces go into your still there leg, and your other leg is snapped, and so it is no longer a full peg leg. And Zero, you have all the shrapnel go into you. And as you all look, Ass is bleeding, David is patching himself up, ink is coming out of Zero. This sort of thick black ichor.
Oh no. Oh
I got a
my.
question. Does this outright kill me?
No.
Cool. But does it impair me?
Yes, you are going to be severely impaired from this.
Cool. Can I use my boon for my con?
Yeah. And I'll say it's boosted somewhat from the obviously like the power that you have to where what should be shattered bone is still sort of that cartilage feeling of it.
I like to imagine that it's kind of like, as you said, black ink is pouring out of him. From what you all would see where that damage was, this weird ichor, like, again, I'm just going to use the idea of like how the symbiotes put themselves back together, stitching itself, like keeping it all holding. But you can see like still meat, flesh in the like that is still human there.
For fun, I will use my misfortune token at this moment. What you see attempting to connect is actually the part of Zero. There's an arm came off that is holding the coin inside of it. And that arm is desperately trying to reattach to Zero. Everyone in this moment would see the coin on the center of the floor, dangling on a newly made hole as it begins to slowly make its way off and out of the ship.
Oh. Could I
Rear
jump for it?
Admiral, your
You can go
chariot.
wherever you want.
Yeah, I'd like to jump for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? I mean,
Archie,
I was
Archie
just going to encourage. I was going to encourage Ass to go there. So that's,
I can't win that fight. Have fun.
Archie just rips the harpoon out of his chest and starts guns for it, with like the broken shaft of the harpoon still in his hand.
Zero is gunning for it as well.
okay. Use whatever dice you want to and whatever skill you can argue for it, whether it's dex, con, strength, wisdom, however you want to say you're getting to this first. But
I'm gonna
roll
use
away.
Dex.
I feel like this, if I can I could argue strength if you let me. Like, this is like full on bull charge, just full, like all from 100% jumping towards this thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm rolling my 4d4s. I'm also rolling 2d6, a d10, a d8, and a d12. I really fucking want this.
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
I'm gonna
I'm
burn-
getting this.
Oh, you
I'm gonna-
you going all in? Cool. I'm going to do a D12, a D10, and 2D8. Cool. We can
I'm also
go all
gonna
in.
I'm also gonna use my boon to roll 3d4 right now.
Let's see.
Go
D12, a D10. I feel like this is like a gambling man's thing right now.
It is right now.
Terrible.
Yeah. Sorry.
Where's my D8s? D8.
You know, Roach, you
Eight.
were slowly pulling Archie up, and then you see Archie
Man,
kind of
we'll add in
snap it
some.
off and crawl very unhuman-like towards a large hole that has been made in the side of the ship.
I'll add in some D6s as well. Let's see. So we burnt our last D12.
I'm
our
going
last
to use both of my
D10.
D12s and all three of my
D8.
D10s as well. And I'm going to
Actually, you know what?
con.
Just for the fun of it, I'll say in this moment, the arm itself is kind of rolling outside of the ship. Roach, you're looking down. For the first time, you actually see the embedded coin dangling outside of the ship in the arm as well. If you would like to make a play for it.
I rolled a 30.
Remember how I said that Roach had a rope tied to him?
Mhm.
And it was tied to one of the beams in the ship. He's gonna jump.
Okay.
Whoa,
Okay.
that's awesome.
Good.
A 30 for Archie.
Flying roach.
Give me a sec. I got to calculate this.
You're fine.
It's like that scene in E.T. where they're flying on the fucking bikes, but it's just Roach tied to a string.
Could I
I'm
use
so
con for
sorry.
this?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Can I use my boon?
There's no rules to say you can't. Yeah.
Okay, that's an automatic success on a con.
But everyone still uses their stuff.
Well, I got a 56, but I'd also like to use a fortune token.
Okay. How are you using?
56.
Did you like
Yeah.
last stand this? Did you use everything?
I used 2d12 and 3d10 and my 4 con, which I also have a
Jesus
reroll as well.
Christ.
I'm a,
I don't think
that's
it can beat a fortune token.
that's very funny. I wrote a 68.
That's amazing.
Damn.
Yeah, he used
Can I
more dice
give
than
can
me.
I give 0 a +1 so it's a funny number?
Nah.
I'll kill you first again.
No, you can't.
I can.
I'm already
Listen,
dead.
y'all said we're going all in. I said, oh, we balling?
Now-
we balling like that?
I-
Okay, we balling.
I
What
would
does
like to-
happen, no matter what,
Mhm.
is you would see, like, as you're all going as hard as you can for this. It is in this stage right now a mix between an arm and a tentacle. There's still definitely skin, but there's still suction cups coming out of it. There are still little like teeth-like things on it itself. And you're going all to grab it. And you still get to use your fortune token, but you see careening down from the sky is Roach slowly grabbing onto it and then beginning to go past you into like further down the ship.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I was going to use the fortune token to grab the arm and go into the ocean with it.
Okay. You and Roach both grab it then and careen into the ocean with it.
Can I use my 68 as a way to say I am in hot pursuit? Like I have
For sure.
grabbed onto someone's leg, arm, whatever.
100%. I'll allow that. Yeah, that's the highest roll in Fathoms history. So yes, you can say that you
Highest roll in
are
Fathom's history so far.
so far.
So
So
Just
you can
in
100% say that like in the moment of powering through, I'll say like you burst into already weakened side of the ship and it cracks out as you are diving down with them like next to the rope itself.
Mhm.
As Gaspar and Edith, you've now seen 4 people exit the ship through this large hole that has been made recently. What would you like to do?
Well, certainly they're all going to kill each other.
We can grab it after they're done. Do you
Right.
want it, or do you want to leave?
Do I want the coin? I don't know. Do I want the coin?
I'm not in your mind.
Right. There's something telling me I do, but something tells me you know a little bit more than Ass's leg.
Yes, I don't know what's speaking to you through Ass's leg. It might know more than me.
Hmm.
I can tell you that if you take the coin, you will be transformed into a guardian for an immortal being. You will no longer be yourself. You will be a vessel for this guardianship.
Well, that's no fun.
can I high five the hand?
So you grab it as you're going down. The side that is still there, like hasn't fully tentaclized yet, is indeed a hand. And yes, you can high five it as you're high fiving it and look down and see Ass holding on to the tentacled part with like fingers dug into it as hard as they can. Slowly, like it is going, they're holding on to it and dragging down the side of it. And as you look past that, you see even then Zero just like a diving eagle into the water.
Is the coin in the hand?
Yes, the coin always moves to the hand.
I'm like
do
this with the coin.
As you're explaining to Edith what is possible to happen when the coin is there, that's when Roach, you high five and you feel that space that everyone else has pretty much so far, except for Ass, I think, at this point, and Edith. And you do feel that surge of like power. It is painful. Again, you feel it physically burrow into your hand over this time, and it's making its way. It's not fully in, but it's slowly like making its way into your hand. Ass, you look like you wanted to say something.
I do want to say something. As we're like going at, and I don't know, can I see Zero following us if like we like move our body? If we're, like,
I'll say like
going
in the
around?
tumble and everything, you would be able to tell that is coming. Yes.
Can
This is a
I
heat-seeking missile?
let go of the tentacle and try to like catch Zero essentially?
Yeah. I'll say that that's kind of a bit of a carryover from your fortune token use, since you didn't get much from it.
So the minute I grab Zero, I want to bite his jugular out of his body.
Why do you want to bite things so bad?
That's all I got. I don't have any
That's
weapons.
something?
I don't
That's all I
have no leg. My other leg is
You-
all the way
My
out.
chicken leg is gone.
I'm not
Your-
strong enough to just grab it out.
Fair. Zero, you're like you said, a heat-seeking missile right now for the coin. As you feel the pressure of Ass's teeth breaking your skin of your neck.
Could I last stand this?
Yeah, you can make your last stand if you'd like to.
I want to.
Okay.
Because if there is anything in this life that Ass wants more than that coin, it is to see Zero dead.
That makes sense.
And I'm gonna use my boon again.
No.
Roll all your dice still, Cam. Like roll out
Damn
everything
right I
that you
will.
have.
Uh-huh. Okay, I got 3d6, 3d8, and then I'm... is this a con roll? I can say it's a con
You can
roll,
use
right?
whatever you want. Yep, it is your
Damn
last
right I
stand.
will.
You get to say what.
2, 3. We'll re-roll one of those. Okay, so that's 6. Ooh. 6 plus 6, 18, 12. Okay. 15. 15 plus 16 is what? 31 plus 7. 38.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I can re-roll one of the d4.
Yeah.
38.
38. You are free falling towards the sea. You have given up the coin. You've let go of that need for power and hope for it, in the hope of feeling some sort of righteous vengeance against the man who has always made sure that you stayed down and stayed below him, and always reminded you of your place. That was not actually your place. It was a place that was given to you by these people who took you and took your leg and did all these terrible things to you. And much like a rat would, you instinctively bite out, and you bite and you tear your head back, and you see all this blood spray out of Zero's neck. And you feel in that moment that success and happiness that you would hope for, as you slowly, right before hitting the water, realize that you had missed the jugular by about that much. And you feel the back of your head hit the water, much like it would hit cement, and is just blown out, essentially.
And actually, could I use a fortune token
to
drown instead of exploding?
Yes. You use a fortune token as you hit the water, and you are slowly sinking down. And you have that moment again where you thought you did it. And as you hit the water and you see your body separate as Zero slowly rises up as you're sinking down into the darkness, you gave everything you could and God still abandoned you. You were still left to be nothing in this life. You were once this respected being. You should be captaining a ship. You should be in command of legions. But instead, you're now screaming out in rage and agony as water fills your throat and your lungs, plunging you further into a cold darkness that grips you like a vice.
Beautiful. A fitting end for an ass.
A fitting end for an ass. Edith and Gaspar, you've seen everyone exit the ship, essentially. You have your conversation about what should happen.
I think Archie's actually at the very edge of the ship because I got the lowest roll, so I think like Archie was just a little too slow, probably because, he's dead. Can't run that fast. So I think he's just staring down into the water, like maniacally laughing.
You have a dead Archie hanging over the edge, maniacally laughing.
Can I say in this case, just as a side note, can I say for like Zero, he used Ass's body basically as a brace because he's still falling towards water. Is that this basically deadened the impact of like hitting? It's first.
It's like the classic superhero thing where like they land on the villain and the superhero's fine and the villain's fucked, right? Like that's essentially what you do. Yes. But yeah, you two are standing there with a baked, laughing Archie, not the baked that Archie probably wishes he was.
Archie, who has the coin?
Oh, Gaspar, the boy has the fucking coin now, doesn't he? I knew he would fucking get it. Roach has the fucking coin now, Edith. Just like he wanted.
That's better.
Just better.
That's better.
That's the fucking plan, Gaspar. That's his plan.
It's not the only plan, Archie.
Oh, but it was one of them. And if it wasn't him, it was gonna be you. And I would rather fucking die again than see you have it.
What am I, chopped liver?
Perhaps, Archie, you should die again to serve the purpose of this plan. Are you now working for the plan?
Oh, yes, Gaspar. I've met Elias. He's wonderful. Oh, he took me under his fucking wing and he gave me second breath. I'm alive again to be his vessel for this. Don't you understand? I'm with you now.
Well, I wouldn't say that. This Elias I have not met. The one I serve knows them, has spoken of them, is not them. Elias, I believe, is using you. A useful idiot, Archie. A puppet on a string to deliver an outcome you don't understand. Do you know what the coin
You
does?
can't fucking gaslight me like you've done with the rest of this fucking crew.
While they're having this conversation, I'm going towards a lifeboat.
Okay.
That's so real. That's so real.
Canonically above
That's so
table, Edith,
real.
smartest member of the crew.
Yes. By character sheet? Yes.
Now, the question is, do you stop by and grab the leg?
Yes. Obviously, I need a friend in the boat.
Perfect. Anyways, Gaspar.
Archie,
Well, are you gonna talk to me about your fucking self-righteousness when I've looked into the eyes of fucking God himself?
No.
Then what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, that you know so much better than I do? First mate,
No.
captain of this fucking ship.
I don't know better than you, Archie. So why don't I
Why
ask
are you
a
trying to
question?
tell me that this fucking man doesn't have my best interest when he
Archie.
has given me a second chance?
Archie, why does Elias think you are not capable of handling the power of the coin?
I willingly gave up that fucking coin. I gave it to that beast. I gave it to that specimen of a man.
Archie,
and I was rewarded.
in life, I manipulated you. And I am not a god. Do you think about this, Archie? I know it's hard. Are you sure you decided to give it up? Are you sure that you weren't convinced into giving it up?
Zero had his fucking hand on my throat and was breaking every single vertebrae on my back. Do you think I wanted? I made the smart decision to try to save my hide.
And when you were resurrected by this Elias gave you the opportunity to have the coin, and you decided you didn't want it. Is that right?
Oh, he told me there was a plan. He told me there was a big plan and that I was either supposed to help Roach or your sorry ass try to get it. And quite frankly, I trust the boy. I trust the boy way more than I trust you. You can't fucking manipulate me anymore like this, Gaspar. Not now.
Once again, the
I
first
have
mate,
nothing to lose.
But the tiniest shred of dignity you might have left. You are never chosen, Archie. No one picks you. You weren't chosen to be captain. You weren't chosen to be captain after the captain was killed. No one saved you when Zero came to kill you. And when you were resurrected, it wasn't because you were necessary. It was because you were useful to help me or Roach, both of whom your god Elias believes capable of holding on to a power it sounds like he did not offer you.
I may just be a tool, but I at least served a purpose. And at least someone capable and with potential, like Roach, has the coin instead of you.
You start to hear the melody of Gaspar.
Okay.
Start to hear the singing.
Where do I look? Where do I hear it from?
You hear it because you see now that the ship is slowly turning as no one is at the fucking wheel once again.
Right.
And I don't
and
care.
As it turns, you see the temple finally. And you hear the melody coming from the temple.
And I don't give a fuck if I was just a stepping stone in all of this. As long as my last action on this fucking earth was to spite you, I'll die a happy man.
Archie, you're nothing. And the plank of wood, the area that you're in, I'm going to spend a fortune token and it's going to break beneath you.
Okay. That is the last fortune token that you guys have. As Archie, you are monologuing. And you, in this moment, like you had been kind of like over the edge looking down, laughing. And like you rolled over, your chest rolled over, your head stayed looking down. You eventually sat up with your head the wrong way, turned it around to look at him. And this whole time you've slowly been like getting onto your feet for the first time in forever. You were finally able to stand once again on your own 2 feet. And as you stand up, the solid surface beneath you is snapped and you plummet back down into the ocean once again.
As you go down, I call out, "You never were anything, and you never will be."
Edith, you make your way to the lifeboat.
Yeah, that's great.
You are able to, obviously Ass had asked earlier how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe everyone on the boat would probably know how to do a lifeboat.
Yeah, she's been on boats for a while. Yeah,
And you have been on several boats and had to escape several boats before.
repeatedly. Yeah, she kind of just like gets in a lifeboat with her medical kit and waits for someone to pick her up.
Yeah. So you toss in your medical kit, you toss in the leg, you get into the lifeboat, you detach it, it goes down into the water. As you look for a moment to assess your surroundings, and you slowly see Roach pop up above the waves on a small piece of wood that is currently holding them up.
So I was going to ask, am I still going for the coin?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
So
Don't you
Roach
worry.
has the hand and he's holding it like this on the piece of wood, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it went from a high five to like actually holding it, and with the stinging happening, is like that kind of tickles.
Roach, what do you have in your hand?
Oh, hi Edith, are you leaving?
Yeah, what do you
I'm
have?
I'm trying to get the coin into me.
Drop it.
No,
Don't drop it.
I'm tired of doing everything that everybody here says. Now I'm doing
Alright.
what I want to do, and whatever the voice in my head tells me to do, because
Oh,
that's
the voice
technically
in your-
also a part of me.
I am a part of you, Roach.
Does it sound like you?
It sounds like what I want to sound like.
I could try to sound like you if it'd make you feel better.
No, I like your voice better. My voice is all scratchy and high. It's not manly.
It is. It is, Roach. All right. You have fun with that. Then she kind of like takes an oar and pushes the wood that Roach is floating on away from her.
Okay. As you're
Enjoy your time. You might die in the ocean with no food or water.
Better than whatever the hell this is.
I
You're-
am gaining the life that I deserve.
you are putting the oar like on the wood.
Yeah, like pushing it a little bit away. Yeah.
Well, now hold on a second here.
I have this is misfortune coming my way, I can tell.
Look, I'm just trying to say, overall, we should try to get the coin, right? Like, am I just misunderstanding the whole point of this here?
I'm sorry, did you not hear what happened to everybody else? Or what would happen?
Well, look, Archie's a dumb fuck. Something like that was going to happen to him either way at some point, right? As much as I have some respect for the rest of me, Ass is a terrible person, right? I certainly didn't want to colonize all those places.
Right, and he's already dead. So, you're all that's left. Congratulations.
I always knew I would be.
So why don't
Yes,
you get it?
you want to give me the coin, give me the coin. That's fine.
All right. She'll hold out the leg.
Okay. You hold out the leg and you see all the toes straining to reach towards Roach. It's in like this unnatural point at this moment.
I forgot about the grippers. That's so upsetting.
Well, this is what you said you're doing. But it looks like there's a moment where it's like, it would be nice for ballet pointed foot, and then goes beyond that almost into like a claw, like a bird would have, reaching towards Roach. You're still ever moving towards this temple, this island, and you're at a point now where you're in the eye of the cyclone itself. You're out of all the wind, you're out of all the rain. It is sunny above here in this moment as you've crossed into this zone. As Zero from beneath the waves, you're looking up and you can see Edith holding a leg out towards the piece of wood that Roach is on.
What horrors am I creating?
So I'm under the water. I'm looking up. I see Edith. I see Roach. Okay. Moral dilemma.
So I know you do only have one arm right now, so your other arm
right
has the coin in it. So,
oh yeah, I got to go get my arm done. That's
Roach has
the
it.
main thing.
We're holding hands.
Yeah.
Zero's massive hand and then Roach's.
It's nice.
So-
It's nice.
Swimming with one arm, possible, just very difficult. It's that's a good. I'm going for my
Powerful
hand.
legs.
Yeah, just going to push up, and I'm going to try to snatch my arm out of Roach's hands.
You push up, Roach. You're holding on to the arm, and you feel it get pulled. Edith, you begin to see the wood that Roach is on is now tilting over, up and over, like into the. It looks like Titanic at this point, right? Like it's being clearly pulled down. The leg instinctually grips onto the edge of the wood as it is going over, and with a sort of unnatural force is holding this balance where Roach is now kind of like a baby seal on ice, and you see like the orcas around it. That's kind of the moment that is presented to you right now.
I'll drop the leg and assume it can swim back to me.
Okay.
I
Drop the
made
leg.
it. It should be good.
Are you just gonna fucking paddle your way away?
It is tempting. I think she wants to stay and see how it shakes out. But she's waiting for the leg to come back.
Okay. I'll say like as you let go, it is like this moment where like the leg is latched onto it and you let go, and if it could emote, you get the sense of panic from it as it starts flailing about, goes into the water and does almost like a fish, again, unnatural bone movement of this curled movement back towards you and onto the boat. As Roach, you are holding hands with Zero, who is holding on to his own arm at this moment. As you flip over and you're suddenly in the water looking down at Zero, who is holding on to his arm that you're holding hands with.
Do I have the coin? Is the coin part of me yet?
I'd say at this point, yeah, the coin is part of you.
Then I will let go of the arm and also kick Zero in the head.
Okay.
Kind of like pushing him down further. The intention is to possibly knock him out, but I doubt Roach will be able to do that. However, the intention's still there.
You roll over and you go to kick, and as you're kicking your leg, it splits in agony into two down the middle. You feel your bone crack and separate. You feel the muscle fibers tear as two tentacles lash out and hit Zero in the face.
Oh.
Zero, you look up and you are now seeing, you see the way that you felt of the shoulders and clavicles of Roach slowly condensing in on themselves, shrinking where bones should be into this more fluid-like amorphous form overall.
Mm-hmm.
You grab your arm, but you do have the sense that this is nothing to me now as you get whipped in the face by two tentacles.
As a reaction of like, can it be? I feel like Zero's used to getting hit.
For sure.
And there's always that reaction of get hit, respond back. Can I grab the tentacles and basically pull Roach towards me?
Yeah, I'll say so. You're still gonna, I mean, it's still gonna like, you're gonna be slightly concussed. It is a unnatural strength that you would not expect Roach to have hitting you in the face. But having been in many a bar fight, tavern fight, you just instinctively reach back out and grab, and you both are now slowly going down in the ocean.
I think the goal is to essentially use my strength to pull them towards me and to find wherever the coin has lodged itself in their body and reach out towards it.
Okay. Yeah, you'll have to roll strength for that as you are one arm pulling in the water this thing.
Do I, out of curiosity, have I been going down to humanity, or is it just like, don't worry about humanity, you've lost that at this point?
You've lost it at this point, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah. You said strength?
Yeah, as you're trying to pull through the water.
What's the DC?
It's going to be decently high. It's going to be like 20.
Let's see. Calculating. We'll burn a D8 and a D6. Because I still got those. Calculator, because nope. I'm bad at math. I'm sorry.
You're totally fine.
You're good.
That's so valid. We're all bad at math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're playing
Yeah,
games that
That's
require
why
math.
we're here.
I got a liberal arts degree for a reason, all right? Not a math degree.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us here have a math
As a
degree.
fun fact, cephalopods are my favorite species of animals.
Oh, that's nice.
That's very
This
convenient.
is excellent for Roach.
That's adorable.
That only makes me
That's
want to
so
have you end that
convenient.
way less green.
That's so messed up,
Freaky
Lux.
little
What
dudes,
the
but
fuck?
they're so
Let
adorable.
Roach have this.
But also 35.
How 35? How dare you? You pull very well, and you grab and start to pull down. And I'm going to use a misfortune token that you rip off those tentacles, and it is excruciating pain, as though your leg had just been pulled off, Roach. As Zero is reaching up and pulling down in this moment, and Zero, similar to, if I was to put it towards like a piece of media, you pull off the legs, and it's that moment where Anakin is burning on Mustafar and doesn't have arms and legs and is looking up at Obi-Wan screaming, "I hate you," as you are slowly sinking and seeing Roach kind of fade away from you in this moment.
Fade away as in like their life force, or
As in, like, they're getting further from you as you're sinking in the ocean, holding on to these two tentacles at this moment.
gonna throw the tentacles away, continue my pursuit.
Gaspar, you have seen now out the side of the ship that you've been standing on after you saw Archie plummet back into the water. Edith approached this situation on the lifeboat. The thing get turned over, and then Edith's just kind of sitting there on a lifeboat.
She's looking over the edge, trying to see what happened, but she's not going after that.
You would see, as the tentacles get pulled off Edith, just a note, you would see like the black ichor kind of rise to the surface from
Yeah. And did the coin go with it? Do I know where the coin is right
I
now?
have no idea about the coin right now. You are within
And my
like
leg's gone.
You are within like a, well, no, the leg.
Oh,
swam
the leg
back
came
to you.
back? Oh, that's nice.
You are within like a shouting distance, Gaspar, if you wanted to.
Edith can shout up to me. Perfect.
You both could shout at each other. Yeah.
The physical distance, I'd have to like go out and around to get down to there. Like there's no quick way from where I'm. I'd have to basically follow the path that Edith followed.
You'd either have to
Get
go
out.
on your own lifeboat or jump off and attempt to swim towards.
I'm gonna go look for a lifeboat.
Uh,
Yeah, gonna go look for a lifeboat to try to get down. Understanding it might take a little while, but it seems like these people are busy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go look for one, and then if I find one, I'm gonna try to row my way over next to where Edith is, but like on the outside, so that whatever's happening between Roach and Zero isn't too close when I approach.
It'll take some time, but you certainly can, right? It's going to take time. I mean, Zero is, again, now a one-armed person trying to swim in the ocean. They're not making great progress towards Roach, who is slowly but surely losing any sign of humanity overall, both in their mind and their looks. Roach, for you in this moment, obviously there's just the pain, both of your body slowly changing, and of damage being done just over time to you now, both from like the fall into the water, Zero, several other instances, and you are like looking towards where you know the temple is, and you can see what can only be described as like a warm light there where the temple is.
Okay. So I think during this transformation, he's definitely been like kind of in this strange state of silence as all this pain is happening. Like he wants to scream, but at the same time, he doesn't want to because if he opens his mouth, he might swallow in all this water, and he doesn't know how that's going to work. But when the tentacle is like ripped off from him, he finally does like let out a sound, which is just basically like ah, and just not like his voice at all. And if anybody were to see his face, his pupils have basically took up his entire iris at this point. Most of what everything is happening is mostly adrenaline to avoid going into shock as more of this transformation is happening. And seeing the light and going for the temple, he just goes in his head is like, I have a purpose now. I must go to it. And he starts going to the temple.
Whenever Gaspar shows up and sees any part of that happening, Gaspar just passes right by your boat. Edith continues rowing toward the temple and says, "You should consider coming. It's going to be quite a sight."
Oh, for fun? That's what we're doing this for?
No, I'm doing it for faith. But your scientific curiosity, you'll never see anything like this. As I keep rowing toward.
Kind of be a little fun to see.
Oh, you're right. I've seen so much weird shit today. Oh.
As Edith says that, can I use a fortune token to change my fate a little bit and have my consciousness go into the leg?
I think we're out of fortune tokens, but that's really funny.
No, because I just used a misfortune. So
Oh, right.
for shits and giggles, yes, you
Oh
can
my God.
take the leg.
Welcome back, Pookie.
I was just about to ask to use one, but that's even funnier.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my god.
So again, you're out of fortune tokens. Gaspar, all you would see is it's like in like the horror movies where like the shark moves and you can just see the ocean kind of parting and moving in that direction. That's all you see as Roach kind of takes off towards the temple. As you are now your leg.
I'm going to wiggle my toes at Edith.
Oh, that's different. Why are you doing that?
It's me.
Oh,
I'm in here.
no.
Hi.
No.
I'm the problem, it's me.
How am I like this? I can't really move.
Well, you're lucky I'm good at my job. Otherwise, you'd be full of necrotic flesh. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Please kill me.
There
I don't
is
want
a
to be like
problem.
this.
No, this is a problem. You see, you shouldn't be alive in the first place. So, killing a leg. I also don't want to be alone. That's so boring. So
I hate this. I hate this so much.
I know. Unfortunately, you're a leg and you don't have thumbs.
I try to flick you off with my middle toe.
Tiny little middle toe pops up at you.
I mean, I
Well,
can
I
take
guess-
that.
I guess this is better than death.
Is
I guess
it?
I'm yours. I don't know. It really isn't.
Well, let's find out together. And she'll start rowing
Okay.
towards the temple.
So if
leg rise.
if the boats aren't too far away from each other to hear, my real question is, do I only hear Edith's side of the conversation, or because ass is now in the leg, is it now like broadcasting?
At this point, all you can hear is the singing.
Okay. Then I pay no attention to the babbling to my side, and I'm just rowing as fast as I can with my injured. I still got this thing through my arm here, just pushing through that pain. I pop another thing. So I'm down to 2. I've taken 3,
and you feel the water encouraging you on.
Okay.
In a natural way, right? Like
Beautiful.
it's not all you rowing.
Yeah. Riding the current, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
While on the way to the temple, I think Roach is going to look back and see Zero and realize him and Zero were buddies. He doesn't necessarily, even if he tore his arm off, it just means they need to be even, and then he can take him back to the temple. in this weird, disturbed state of mind, he's going to swim a little bit backwards, grab Zero, and try to tear his other arm off, and bring him with him to the temple.
I mean, you're as strong as
Okay.
you're as strong as fuck thing right now. So yeah,
All right. So, what Zero sees is the amalgamation of what Roach is now heading towards him, with a giant tentacle wrapping around your waist, and another one now wrapping around your new arm. And you'll hear Roach say out loud, "Eye for an eye, but you're still my friend." And he'll rip it out of your shoulder socket and all that fun stuff.
I have a question
Mm-hmm.
for our GM. Is my goal to let Roach get to the island, or is my goal still to get the coin?
I mean, you see, for the first time in a while, you see Roach be destructive. Probably the first time ever. You also get the sense that if you make it to the island with the coin there's still a chance to become more, whether you have the coin in that moment or not. It kind of depends on who has it at the very end, if that makes sense. So if anything, Roach is kind of bringing you closer to your destination and goal unknowingly.
I'm going to burn my last con and strength boon to basically resist my arm being torn asunder, and also not to die in this moment, because that is 2 appendages gone, blood flowing out on 2 sides, along with a jugular wound. And also, hey, we're still in water. There's only so amount of time that you can be underwater before you expire.
Yeah. So I'll say it gives a good tug. You pull it completely out of the socket. You don't remove the arm, right? Like it just, you get the sense there's no way for Zero to really control the arm that well or that much, but it's not. I will say, like, in this, you do, as you're kind of thinking through this in a way, 2-0, you do get the weird sense that, like, I probably should have died by now. You're not really sure why you haven't, in a very weird way. You all eventually make it to the island, where there's a large temple. Inside of the side of the temple is carved a crescent moon that has tentacles reaching up and wrapping around it. It is open on the inside to where there is a pool of water that is in the center of this large stone room that kind of connects to the ocean. Above it is completely open, and sitting inside of it is the woman that I believe only Gaspar from this group has seen. Archie, you're fucking gone, but don't point at yourself.
I know, but I've also seen her.
Okay.
It's a fact.
Of the people who are still here. Gaspar, you see her sitting there. Kind of toes dipped into the pool of water, relaxing around it as you see 2 figures move up this weird carved into the floor like channel, knowing that it's Roach and Zero kind of approaching that center pool of water as well.
I'm far away enough I can't make it to her before they do.
It's this moment of like everyone's coming at the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah.
I go up to her, not attending to them, kneel before her and say, "My lady, it may be done. The young one has it. Do you want the young one or me?"
I want my protector to be willing and devoted entirely to me.
Understood. I will speak with them, and if they are neither willing nor devoted, I will end them so that you may have what you seek.
Edith, for you, you've seen Gaspar walk up to like overall just gorgeous figure as she kind of like places a hand on his shoulder as she talks to him. You're not able to really pick up what's happening, but then you do immediately see Gaspar kind of turn, and stare down towards where Roach and Zero are approaching.
I pick the leg up out of the boat and I go, well, do I call you leg or ass now?
You could call me. Well, you could call me by my name.
Ass?
Beckett. No, my name's not Ass.
I'm going to be so real. I don't remember your other
It's
name.
Beckett.
Beckett?
Yes. It's
Ass
the one
is
my
a
parents
lot.
gave me.
Ass is a lot easier, isn't it? And also your parents made you English, so let's not take everything they gave you, alright?
I don't know what that means. But I guess you're the boss now because I am a leg.
Yeah. And she's gonna like pet it slowly. Like it's
Wow,
a
that
cat.
feels really good, thank you.
You're so welcome.
The toes start to wiggle.
No, never mind. I chuck it in the ocean. No, I'm kidding.
I slither back like a snake.
An old snake leg.
Oh, wait,
Roach. Good.
Does it still have the like cartilage bones? Can it still
Yes.
wiggle like that? Oh,
Yeah.
You're so golden, bud.
Yeah. Roach, you're rapidly approaching, pulling Zero in tow. As you approach this pool that on the surface for you guys looks like a small pool of water, but for you, Roach, as you approach it, you see that below it is endless, bottomless sea. And as you kind of look up through it to the top where the temple opens, you can only see stars.
Okay.
And you slowly kind of rise up, and as you kind of come up out of the water, as in like every single probably somewhat like cringy mermaid movie, like as you break the water, the cephalopodness goes away and Roach comes back.
Okay.
And eventually you kind of break the surface of the water and are wading in this pool with now Gaspar staring down at you next to this beautiful figure, and Edith standing off, slowly kind of chucking the leg a bit away from her.
Roach, my lady is who you will serve if you are faithful and devoted with your full self. You should know that you will be in her service until you cease to exist, and that you will cease to exist as you are now when you are transformed into her guardian. I speak to you here and now in the same spirit that I spoke to you earlier. You should only take this upon yourself per what my lady has decreed. If it is what you truly want, and if it is what you truly want, Roach, I will do nothing to take it from you. But if it is not what you want, I beg you, Roach, to not condemn yourself in this moment to an eternity of pain and servitude to someone in whom you do not believe, when there is a willing vessel that can take that burden for you. This is your choice, Roach. I am not seeking to force anything upon you. Above table question. Green, has Roach had their humanity lowered at all during this time? I was going to say that I wanted to bring it up. So I don't know if there's a way to boost humanity that's already at max, but my intent here is to use my major boon, and I'm happy to roll for this. I haven't been able to roll charisma yet, and I got a lot of dice to throw.
Go for it.
Cool. I'm going to roll charisma, which is 6d4. I'm going to throw 4d6, 2d8, 2d10, 2d12, and a d20 on it. I'm throwing everything.
Okay, so this is like your last stand, essentially.
essentially, if it works and I end up with the coin, then I would like to transform.
Okay.
If it doesn't work,
We'll figure something out. Yeah.
All right, I got to roll a lot of shit right now. So let me. All right, let me do the 66 first. All right, so that's 4, 8.
He's going for the record, folks.
He is.
Got all the
He has
dice
a
lined
lot
up.
of things to use
got
for
good
it.
form.
Absolutely.
Roll 4d6 first.
14,
He's been
17.
prepping for years.
Okay, so it's 18 from the D4s.
Let's see if he
It's
sticks the
gotta be the
landing.
68.
All right,
That's good.
18 from the
68
D4s.
is the number to
Now-
beat. Let's see if we can break
Now
it.
I got 4 D6s.
Good form on the dismount.
Mhm.
Okay, so that is 14.
I got the tally going.
14 on the
32.
D6s.
I got the
Okay.
drone ready. It's hovering
We got a
above.
total of 32,
All right,
32.
so on the D8s,
He's trained his whole life. for
that's a 4,
Since
that's a
birth.
1. So it's just 5 on the
We'll see if the
D8.
nerves get to him.
37.
37.
So good.
We're on track. We're making
Uh,
good progress.
All right.
this. Not even
Mhm.
a sweat on his forehead.
Okay,
Guys, look at
so
the way
that
the
is
angle he's throwing his
13,
dice. It's
that is
impeccable.
13 on the D10.
50.
That's yep.
Mhm,
All
mhm.
right.
Okay.
The D12.
This is where you learn to actually.
Can he stick the
Fair enough.
landing?
Okay.
I heard he's been coached by Zero.
It's only 10 on the D12.
60.
That's 60.
Only need 8
Okay.
more.
And then it's the D20. friends.
I
Hey.
believe in you, dude.
You can do this.
Nine, nine,
Yep,
nine,
come on.
nine, nine, nine.
For all
It's a
the
19.
No.
It's a 19.
There we go.
79.
Ooh.
New
Fell
highest
from the body
total
number.
in
Wow.
Fathoms history. Hooray.
Write that down.
He
Write that
stuck the
down. We got a
landing.
first
It was-
place and a second place.
I almost thought it was going to be a nat 20. That would have been the most beautiful fucking moment.
That would be
Uh,
so
but it
funny.
It was
19.
close.
It was
Too
a
bad it's a Fathoms game. There's no beauty.
I know. Wouldn't matter. Yeah.
Roach, this is probably the first time that you've seen someone actually care for your well-being and outcome of a moment. The captain always used you as cannon fodder, essentially, and was mostly just surprised that you lived and not happy that you did. You lived in a barrel the whole time you were on the ship. Zero was your friend, but Zero is Zero and has done several things today, right? Edith is wonderful, but you never really had to go see the doctor, and you never really had to do all the opium because you just survived like you always did, and to some degree still got forgotten. And to your best knowledge, Ass and Archie are dead. The voice is silent in this space. You don't hear anything else talking to you other than Gaspar in this moment showing genuine care for you and your future. But ultimately, the choice is still yours.
He looks at Gaspar, his pupils still wide. Back to his original form, feeling so completely different still from before. And taking in all the words he's saying, I think he'll look back and to Gaspar in his eyes, and he says, I think that you carry more devotion than I ever could for this pretty lady, as I don't know her. So it would make sense for you to take control of this, but I want to ask one thing.
Anything.
That when I give this to you, you let me stay with you two and be by your side as an equal.
You will be my equal if my lady says you may stay. Neither of us can be hers. I'm sorry.
But I will care for and love for you, Roach, if that's what you want on this earth.
That's all I ever really wanted.
You can have that here, if you choose.
I would like it if you stayed, Roach.
And I will. And he'll hold his hand out for a shake.
And I shake it.
Yes, Zero. I figured you would have something to say.
We don't. To make sure, we don't have any fortune dice right now, right?
Nope, I have 3 misfortune to use.
Cool. Where am I?
You're bobbing up and down in the water like a fucking bobber right now.
Ah,
With one
I'm
arm
In this temple, you're looking around and there is this grand temple around you. And you look up and you can see only the stars, which to note, it is daylight outside here, but above this temple, you see the night sky and the stars.
While this whole conversation was going on, could we say Zero was approaching?
Yeah.
And I think during that one, like, if you allow this, during that, like in that hand exchange moment, sure, Zero's arm is out of socket. He's not out of limbs. He's not out of options. His mouth still works. I'm going to beeline and basically head dive as I see that coin about to be exchanged, clamp it in my mouth and swallow, if you allow this.
It would have to be like your last stand to have a chance at all of happening.
I'll do that.
And even then, yeah, I mean, roll. Go for it. You always have the opportunity to roll.
Can I do a contested roll against this?
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that too. If are we allowed to pitch how we do that?
You just blew all your dice, so good luck with that.
For sure. It wasn't going to be that. I was wondering if I could pitch like a charisma, like if I could just turn to him and say, "You lost."
You can say that for sure.
Copy. Fair enough. Then I do that at least. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm holding the leg up so that he has a really good view.
It is weird. You do have like a sense of what's around you and kind of a blind sight sense. Ass.
What can I use for contested?
You can use your con if you want.
Okay. So that'll be 4d4.
Oh, don't shake me like that. No.
Brain work.
Don't make me make the leg vomit, please.
I was gonna say I like the idea that the leg.
Please don't make the leg vomit.
Then we have to decide where a leg's mouth goes.
I have thought of this leg's anatomy. Don't you worry about that.
Control F4.
It's really nice when you hold me like that.
Sorry,
By
brain's
the
working.
ankle.
I'm adding a d20, a d12, 2d12. I mean, there's a lot of dice I can add here, and we'll do 2 more d10s. Okay.
Brain work.
Math.
7, 3.
I have math music going on in my mind.
Jeopardy was playing through my head.
I was gonna say I can't do the math music because
It's
we'll
just
get
that
taken down.
smooth jazz in the elevator right now.
The music. No, it was Jeopardy. It was Jeopardy music for me and Mike.
Pretty sure you beat a 40 though.
Roach, what do you roll?
I only got a 26 because I rolled like 3 nat ones. Oof.
Okay. I will say, just given that you are driven by vengeance, but still armless, you are swimming as fast as you possibly can and like lunging out of the water to bite, right? I don't think you can bite clean off the hand. I don't know if you can generate like enough force to do that. Plus, I don't think humans have the bite force to do that.
Oh yeah, not biting off the hand, but I'm getting...
as they reach, you bite, and so all 3 of you are now connected to the coin in this moment.
I hold on and do not pull away from the pain. We're in that liminal space right now. Are we all standing there? Are we like in the form that we're in, or are we like in a spirit form, essentially talking to each other?
Probably more so like spirit form than like physical form.
Cool. Zero, why do you want the coin?
I'm gonna look at my RGM and say, I don't think it's Zero's voice that comes out his mouth.
I have to make sure that she remains safe, remains protected.
Are you... I'm sorry. Am I allowed to call you by your name?
Indulge me.
Are you Elias?
Perhaps.
So Elias allegedly, I was told, sent Archie to make sure that the coin was mine or Roach's.
I need strength. I need a beast that does not think but acts.
Is the most dangerous beast not one that thinks and acts with devotion, absolute?
It reminds me of how little forethought you have. This kind that I created. Lacking so much of myself. A waste.
I agree. We are a waste. I would like to have the opportunity, in all humility, to turn that waste into something useful. I believe you and I, in this instance, from what you have described, if I have understood you correctly, want the same thing, which is the service and protection of my lady.
Well, may I have a thinker and an actor. And in that moment, the space is gone. Liminal space is gone. Roach, you lose the coin to the two of them. 0 remains in your mouth. Gaspar, it remains in your hand. As Roach, you kind of fall into the water. You slowly climb up, and Edith, you help her out of the pool, right? You see that they don't begin to change into the cephalopod form as you had thought. In a way, in a fucked up way, shocker, this is what I say is fucked up. Gaspar, you're holding 0 up almost like a prize fish that you just caught. And you both begin to see inside of their chest cavities, a black hole begins to form and open. And you see the stars above slowly begin to kind of descend and fall down, much like glitter confetti, into this space. As through these chest cavities, you see large tentacles come out of the chest cavity itself. You hear the roar of space and stars and suns behind them as these large forms begin to crawl out of them. And much like a black hole, they are absorbed and sucked into these 2 large kraken forms. And you two look up, and you look up at Alora, this beautiful figure that you are now sworn to protect. Gaspar thinking constantly of what is the next step? How do I do this? How do I ensure that she is protected? And 0 knowing that there are 3 ships on approach that mean to harm her. As you bolt out and go to those 3 ships, wreck them asunder. There is fire and explosions everywhere. As Gaspar, you slowly sit and sink to the bottom, in a way, of the ocean, watching it all move around you, constantly thinking, eyes darting and moving about. As Laura looks, Roach gestures over for you to come sit by her. And Edith, you can choose to stay, or you can slowly row away with a leg. It's your choice.
Please use the leg as an oar.
You could if you'd like
That's
to.
the first thing that I
Just
thought.
row.
It's up to you, though.
Roll.
I'll allow you to pick what you want.
Roach, you're gonna be okay here.
I think so. I made a deal.
You made a deal. And she looks to this lady who she has no idea who the fuck she is.
She'll
Yeah.
be safe. You'll be safe.
With Gaspar, I said he could have it if I could stay with them. And I wanted to. I don't want to be alone. And this lady seems very pretty and nice.
Thank you.
She said she would love me.
And she's kind of like, both of them are walking, you're standing to each other, and Laura will reach out and like touch your shoulder, and you feel very comforted in the moment. You feel confident in this being an okay thing.
All right. If I start rowing away, is there going to be some giant creature coming out of the water, or more glowing ships, or some other cosmic horror that's going to stop me from getting kidnapped by another boat?
Much depends on how Gaspar and Zero feel about you, I suppose.
All right, great. I was fine with them.
Zero, but
I feel like as soon as they say, like, as Edith says that, like, is there something going to come after them? A tentacle comes up, waves. It gives that feeling of, hey, Doc.
Edith uses the leg to wave back.
Yeah. I don't know what the power set is here, but I think that rather than a physical manifestation, you may just either feel something in your mind or hear a voice that sounds like Gaspar's saying, "It's up to you. I have no qualm with you."
Ass,
Yes.
as my
Master?
fellow prisoner. Oh, that's fun and new.
I just thought I'd try it out, you know?
No, keep it up. It's good.
Okay.
I'll give you a vote. That's part of the pirate articles, isn't it?
I'd love a vote.
Yeah.
Do you think this lady could turn me back into a person?
Ooh.
Is that not what you want, Master?
really a lot
She'll
about
look.
Edith at the end.
She'll look at her and go,
Technically, I could.
should you?
It's fine. I
though?"
can stay a leg.
You
Whatever
know
you
where
want,
I'm at.
Edith.
You can always come back, Edith.
Right. Well, I've seen a lot of things here that are horrifying and objectively against everything I've ever learned in terms of science. So I'm going to go right about that, I think. And ask, do you want to stay or do you want to get in the boat?
I think I'm going to come with you, if that's okay.
That's all right.
Okay.
She'll
I really hope I wake up soon.
right, because I'm dead.
Yes. Yes, you're dead, and this is all a dream, obviously.
Right, and this is all a haunting.
As Edith, you begin to leave, you row through the wreckage and you see a ship that Zero had not touched. That was not one of the three. A passing ship as you become this icon slowly rowboating through carnage and wrecks and are able to find your way onto another ship. Gaspar, Zero, you're able to spend your eternity essentially protecting. Archie, you spend your eternity walking the bottom of the ocean, ever searching for a purpose. And that's where we'll end Sunken. Thanks everybody for joining. What a fun, happy time that we had. We'll do longer outros, like I said. So if you got something to plug, go for it. Shout yourself out. We'll do kind of the same order that we did at the beginning. So we'll start with Mags. Just kind of do like snake.
Hi, I'm Mags. I use they them pronouns. You can find me on most social media except for Twitter because fuck that place at Magneto795. I don't have anything immediate to plug. A lot of my stuff is coming a little bit further down the pipeline. But I just wanted to speak from the heart a little bit that TTRPGs and being in the AP space has been the most healing and the most like community building tool for me in the past few years since I've been in this space. I've met a lot of people. I've learned from a lot of people, a lot of these really cool, fun people, and I've gotten to know a lot of their lived experiences and stuff like that. First off, fuck ice. Forever, full stop, fuck ice. Secondly, speak out. It doesn't matter how you do it on your social media, your neighbor, whoever the fuck. It's better to say something and do a little action than it is to do nothing at all. And thirdly, and most importantly, be active in your community. It does not matter how that looks like. You could help your neighbor. You could go to a community center. You could fucking go to a senior center and talk to these people and like just do something. the little tiny things in this that we do right now matter the most. And I think that it matters that we lean on each other and be there for each other than anything else right now. And that's pretty much all I have to say. So thank you again, Lux. Thank you again, David. Thank you again, Streaming Rainbow, for having me and putting me through the fucking ringer in another Fathoms campaign. I hope I get to do it again at least one more time.
Psycho. Green.
Yeah.
Hi. My name is Grete. I go by Green on the internet, and you can usually find me on most socials as that green thing or that green thing _ depending on who stole my name from me. But anyway,
I will find them.
I like that that's Elias who's going to find them.
I am a cast member with Hilarity Save RPG. We are currently doing a charity raffle to support Mirak, and that is the Immigration Rapid Relief Fund in Minnesota. Tickets are still available for donation, so go on to their Instagrams. It's just Hilarity Save RPG, and do some cool stuff. I'll be doing more projects with them in the future. Can't go into details about that yet. I've been recording another Fathoms game. No details about that yet either. And I've just been around. I just finished casting. Nobody's been sent an email yet, but casting is closed for a stream that I'll be doing in the spring. So there's also that, and that's called The Valley. And just to echo everything that Mag said, abolish ICE, do what you can for your local community, support your local library. There are so many things that are happening in the world right now that a little kindness will go a really long way. So that's all I have to say.
Anne.
Oh boy, it's me. Hi, I'm Anne. don't laugh at me. I'm a sensitive little guy. You can find me absolutely everywhere at actually Anne Art. If you look me up and I don't show up, I'm not on there. I'm not on Twitter. Fuck that. You know, you probably know me mostly from my illustration, but sometimes they let me on here and other places. I've been on Hilarity Save. I've been I'm doing the other Fathoms game with Green. I have a show. I am on the Dicescape channel. I am on an upcoming Power Rangers TTRPG on Freddy's Roommate's channel, aka Justin. I think that's it for right now. Oh, shouting out once again the charity raffle for Hilarity Save, where I am one of the sponsors. So one of the things you can win is a bunch of stuff from me and my illustrations and my stickers and that kind of stuff. I
forgot I'm a sponsor for that too. I'll be.
Oh my god, twinsies!
if you donate, you might win a 3-shot mini campaign that I DM. So.
Ooh,
that's amazing.
That's fun.
Incredible.
Well worth the money. Get in there.
Get in there. All kinds of stuff. I can send you whatever you want. I have a printer, you know. Yeah, and shutting that out, echoing what everyone else has said. Fascism relies on you being helpless and feeling helpless. So whatever you can do, whatever you can say, whatever you can spare is always going to be helpful.
Cam. Who's changed his name to Lake or something.
Hi, that's me. I played Leg the entire time.
Was never ass, only leg.
It was only Leg. Ass was a fake character. I only played the Leg. Hi, no, I'm Cam. I use any and all pronouns. This has been a great. Shut the fuck up. This has been great. I've loved getting to play Fathoms for the first time. Definitely watched it. Definitely felt the horror of it. But this has been definitely a roller coaster. You can find me anywhere. It's my name, Cameron Koshcom. You know, I want somebody to clip what Mag said, and we need to put that somewhere. That was amazing. Silence is violence, guys. Fuck this bullshit. Help out anybody you can, and let's use whatever platforms we can to just make this world a better place. So join the Streaming Rainbow Discord, goddammit. Get in there.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you, get in the fucking Discord.
Yeah.
Every time I'm on here, I'm saying get in the fucking Discord because you should.
Come play with us. come talk with us. Come
They're
change
holding
the
you at
world
leg
with
point
us.
to join the
I'm
Discord.
holding you at leg point.
And the leg is
It's
wiggling.
pointed.
And
It's
it's
pointed.
It's wiggling like a
The
snake.
toes see
You know, they
very
told me I couldn't
canonically,
break
How many
the
times
Fathoms
do I have to
system, but I
export
think
the
I
leg
did.
shit? I feel like this is the 4th time.
You don't get those, Mags.
They got the sonic grippers.
No,
God.
no, I don't like that.
Anything else? Cam?
I like to think in the future, Edith puts a little sock on the leg to keep it warm.
I was thinking on the
nothing
stump
else for
part,
me.
like a little hat.
Amazing. Oh my God, I can't wait for this life.
Like a beanie.
We'll do it
Danny.
one shot.
This is
Like
an
a-
OC Edith and the leg.
like a hat on a
Master.
newborn.
Yeah, y'all will be the epilogue we'll do for Sunken.
Wild.
Just means we had a good table. Danny.
Yeah. Hey, Danny, he, him, Danny Armendoza all over the internet. Blue Sky's a cool place to look at shit, or IG. More than anything else, Discord. Like, get in the Discord. I repeat, for streaming Rainbow, and we can hang out. It'll be great and much less creepy than this. I don't gaslight in real life. I only do that for work. So it's all good over there.
Yeah, we're on the clock gaslighting.
Exactly. This was amazing. It was my first time getting to play Fathoms. I hope not my last. I really had a great time with it. Thank you very much for that, Lux. Thank you, everybody at the table, for being wonderful and amazing. I had gotten to play with most of you before this, but a couple of you for the first time now, and hopefully again not for the last with any of you. Stuff to plug. As a channel, we got Inferno rolling right now, Canto 5. I was in 4. You've got multiple alums here and assorted associations with Inferno. Inferno's a great show. That's on Fridays. Well, every other Friday. We got other stuff we can't fully announce yet, but we have a really exciting slate of stuff. So follow us on socials. Come into the Discord. We'll talk about more stuff. Friend of the channel, M. Hubbard, has a fantastic game that just came out in open playtest today from Evil Hat. Called Rocket Club. So you should definitely check that out. Sign up for the open playtest if you want. That's free. And maybe there's some other stuff we're cooking up that you should check out. I'm on a bunch of other channels too. Pocket Dragon Pub, Pantsless Tables, Nerds with Dice, Manyface Plays, a bunch of other places that are nice enough to have me around. When I do stuff there, I'll post stuff. Just follow me and you'll find out.
Perfect. Blackwell.
Oh, sorry. I just got a note from the producer. We can definitely announce Rocket Club, first announcement related to it, will go live. Our pre-record, I'm not in it, but Cam,
I'm in it.
we're in it. And a bunch of other founders, awesome folks here at Streaming Rainbow are in it, is going live next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, same bat time, same bat channel, but pre-record, not live. You get to see M run some founders through some shenanigans. I highly recommend it.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. Well, but we're not signing off yet because
Nah,
we got
Blackwell's still here.
and you.
All right. Yeah, we got our GM that we also had to sign out. But until then, hey everyone, how y'all doing? My name is Blackwell. You're every man in the TTRPG/D&D verse here on the interwebs, and I'm just here to show you that hey, you could do this too. You can hop on the stream, tell a fabulous story with some fabulous people, and then you hit your 9 to 5 the following day. Or if you're like me, you got a 6:30, 7:30, 8:30 wake up call from your residential kaiju. I have been your boogeyman for this game. Dear God, that was fun. I feel like me and Lux synced up at that moment and said, "Ball, we ball." This has been beautiful, and I have
You could say
ascended
you
to
put your foot in it.
godhood once more in another game. This time as a kraken, which is very funny because I don't like the water. I don't like deep sea, none of that. So this is like the antithesis.
We don't know what's in there.
We don't need to be down there. I was literally just discussing with a friend. I would rather go to space versus go down in the sea, which is ironic because it's Black History Month. Anyways, happy Black History Month.
Hell yeah.
Happy Black History Month, everyone. As far as finding me, you can find me as Everyman95 on most socials. You got to put a underscore between Everyman and 95, depending on the platform. Or you can look me up by my name, Blackwell. I kind of bounce around everywhere. There's a lot of things that are going on in the behind the scenes. I'm a lot of pre-production stuff. It's about to get wicked this March through August. Yeah, I'm going to be busy. So if you see me whacked out tired, it's because every single day I'm doing something. But You can check me out on various socials. You will find me, and I'll keep y'all in touch on what I'm doing. And as always, help a brother, help a sister, help a aunt, help a uncle, help somebody. Show a bit of kindness, show a little bit of joy and happiness, because remember, that is resistance as well. I hope y'all doing well. Y'all keep it easy now, all right?
I should have gone first. I don't like having to follow up Blackwell.
Oh, and fuck ice, right? Just in case we didn't mention
wholeheartedly.
Yeah, fuck ice.
Thank you all for joining. It's been a joy. You've heard them mentioned several times. Fathoms. You're like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Fathoms is a system that's being developed by me and David Robles, another founder here on Streaming Rainbow, that we're hoping to be able to release more widely, hopefully later this year, or whatever timeline it ends up looking like. It's been a joy to have this table. It's been a very fun table and all the back chats and all the things happening. So it's been a real pleasure to have them. And as you can see, it's horror-based system. So the fact that they signed up to want to do that on a Tuesday night is always impressive to me. And I appreciate it. Wholeheartedly, fuck ice. Fuck you if you support them. I say that pretty wholeheartedly as well. And remember that anytime that they tell you that what you do doesn't matter or doesn't count, it's because it actually does, and they're afraid that you'll do it. So whether that's voting, supporting local things, supporting local libraries, speaking out, saying how you feel and how the world should be, go for it. Don't allow someone to silence you for that out of the fear of you being right. As long as you're saying fuck ice, that's the right one to say. Yes, we will be here next Tuesday with Rocket Club. Enjoy all the founders going through a game by M, who is also just a wonderful light to have on the channel as well. And then not this Friday, but next Friday, Eli, Hell's Greatest Guide, will continue guiding people through Hell with the next Kanto. As we said, alums are on here. I'm sure future players are on here. There's a lot going on there. So be sure to join that. I'll say it again just because it should be said again. Join the Discord. I promise not all of our games are like this. You can still have happy, fun ones too if you want. We do those sometimes. This is a me thing. But also, we're going to head out and raid another World Tabletop. So if you don't mind sticking around and just saying hi to them, it means a lot. It's always good to spread. I think this is one of the better communities out there. It's always great to spread that community to other places. So do that. And until then, I've been your ferryman. I lied to Mags, and Elias Winsborough did make an appearance, and I apologize for that. But more Fathom stuff coming soon.
I'll remember this, though.
I bet you will. And we'll see y'all soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
It's taking